Opie and Anthony. XM 202.
For failure.
It's the most annoying thing on two legs.
What a bore fest.
Who cares about the funny? Just bring me the porn.
Aren't we dumb? See,
Opie. Oh, do you want to play? Anthony.
I will beat children about the head.
Jim Norton.
I'm dancing. I'm a naked whore.
It's indescribable. I'm trying.
It's like a rape that's covered by insurance.
Some of the comments they make are uncalled for.
Why are you crying?
The virus finally hit him.
Well, with Jimmy, you never know. It could be AIDS.
No.
Yes. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The virus that spreads from town to town across the U.S. of A.
I hate you.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Look at everyone bopping.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. That just makes everybody happy.
Doesn't it?
I was looking around the room and everyone was just bopping their heads.
You have no choice.
Just bopping along to the song.
It's fun. It's Steve.
Yeah, it's the only virus spreading across America. Our phone number, 1-866-313-FREE. That's 1-866-313-FREE. Lots of things to get into right away today.
Oh.
Right away. Are we doing the thing for the $100 today? Just like yesterday?
That's just an open invite.
Anthony's new thing?
Yeah.
Just changing some of the things we do on this radio show?
A little bit.
Little bit.
Yes. We know cash is the great incentive.
Right.
Here, and we were kind of at odds with the lawyers and everybody else who, for some reason, has a problem with naked women. I don't know what that's all about, huh? Where do you think that stems from?
Well,
Not saying anything, but speaking volumes is what I'm doing. Use your imagination. You got a problem with nude women, I think something's going on there.
They don't you know what? They don't have a problem with nude men.
Not nude men.
Our own E-Rock was pretty naked yesterday.
Bare ass, as they call it.
Pretty naked yesterday.
Yeah. But naked women, there's a big problem. So,
yesterday when that was going on, I'm like, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. The lawyers that just wreck everything in radio have decided that naked women on the radio, bad.
Not allowed to have them in here.
It's a corporate policy. It has nothing to do with the FCC.
Mm-hmm.
But we did a bit with E-Rock where he was naked.
Could we have done that same thing with a woman?
No. They don't like women.
Technically, or realistically, no.
But I'm sitting here thinking to myself, how stupid are these dumb rules?
Very stupid.
We got E-Rock. He's completely naked getting waxed yesterday. By the way, the video's up on YouTube. It's hilarious.
Hysterical. He screamed like a woman.
It really is hilarious.
Great.
But, as far as naked women, they got a problem, so...
Yeah, they got a problem, so I figured I'd put a $100 bounty out, and any woman that comes up takes her clothes off completely. I don't want one stitch. If I'm paying, I want to see it the way it's supposed to be. Pristine.
It's kind of cold in New York,
but it's warm in here.
Can't they leave their socks on?
No.
Why?
No, because I want to see their feet, too.
What about
see if it ruins the picture.
What about little ankle socks?
No.
So they don't get their feet dirty?
Nothing. I want nothing. There's something about just completely naked. So they got to take everything off, not say a word. They don't have to speak. They don't have to do anything. This is also proving a point because it's radio. It's radio. It's not television. So they come in, if they don't say anything and we don't describe anything that's going on, not a word, then how could they tell us we can't do it. So the bounty's open.
The bounty's open. Okay.
They get $100.
Well, yesterday you went.
Take their clothes.
Yesterday you went for naked girl, completely nude, no socks, no ankle socks.
That's it.
What's today's naked girl bit?
Today,
the naked girl bit of the day.
Because I'd like to go a little further.
Just a little
with this.
So you want to take us to the next level?
Next level. I want
teenager.
Completely. No, we got to keep everything legal. Although 18 is and 19 is completely legal, so we might bring that in the future. But I'm thinking, again, completely naked woman.
Okay.
Not a stitch. Takes her clothes off, doesn't utter a word. We don't talk to her, nothing.
Okay.
But she has to do something involving a cigarette.
Okay.
That is not smoked conventionally.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't want anyone to elaborate on it or anything.
It's the $100 bit of the day.
$100 bit of the day.
I'll throw in 100 for this one.
200 then. Okay.
Yeah, 100 from you, 100 from me.
I'll buy cigarettes.
Yes.
And Jimmy will buy cigarettes.
Jimmy will buy the butts. Nice.
Speaking of nudity, what the hell was going on in the office after the XM show?
Oh, it was over at the XM offices facilities?
I went home early. What's funny is, you know, the bosses around here at Free FM, they think we don't show prep. They think we don't meet. See, the funny thing is we meet, but we meet over at the other joint.
Yeah, because that's where we are.
That's where we are when the Opie and Anthony show officially ends.
When it ends over there, and then we hang out and talk about some stuff, just goof around.
Right.
Or run out the door sometimes, of course. It's what we do.
Like
do
any
production,
other job.
We have things to do.
But we are meeting and figuring out stuff for the radio show. And yesterday I had to get out of there right away, and you were waiting for your car, and then I guess all hell broke loose in the office?
Well, first I was in the office watching our own Steve the Bear composing an email. A rebuttal, if you will, back to John Minnelli.
Oh, yeah, they've been going back and forth.
It's been entertaining reading in the emails all night long. Yeah. All night long. It's just them batting it out, and it's really funny.
Well, if you weren't listening yesterday because you had to sleep in because of the Super Bowl, John Minnelli gave us some thoughts. Gave us some ideas for the radio show.
Some ideas. So Steve put them in bullet point form. And we read them on the air and really goofed on them pretty bad.
In O&A fashion, we beat the hell out of them.
We took those ideas and just really, really tooled on them.
I saw one email where John writes Steve and goes, I want to see this list.
I want to see the list you gave the guys because that is not what I said. It wasn't my intention in any way. You totally screwed this up. You wrote down, it's pretty much telling Steve he fabricated things on this list, and then we went off on him as if John had stated them as fact.
And then Steve tried to save his job saying, well, maybe they exaggerated a bit for the radio show.
Maybe the boys...
Blah, 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 blah. And then John writes back, well, that's all well and dandy, or whatever the hell he said.
Yeah.
But I still want to see the list.
He goes, that's well and fine, Steve. I still want to see the list. Like, oh, boy. People are just in trouble now.
When is management going to realize that they're just punching bags as far as our show goes?
We really,
and if your feelings get hurt that easily, then you should go do another job. Because we're not going to stop.
You're just going to catch it every day.
We enjoy using you as a punching bag.
Yeah. You're fun to beat up and make fun of. You're like the retarded.
Steve has the spine. He's like a marshmallow spine. I'm not going to take that. Yes, you are. I might have to.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll start off, dearest John.
So anyway, that was going on yesterday, and it continues, and I guess there's a big meeting with us and John on Wednesday, tomorrow?
Wednesday. I just kind of blurted out Wednesday.
Screamed it.
While we were reading the bullet points yesterday, I said, you want to meet? We'll meet.
Oh, we're gonna meet.
Wednesday, the OK Corral.
And then John writes, well, they want to meet Wednesday. Well, we're gonna meet Wednesday.
We're gonna meet. Yeah, it was like he responded with, it wasn't kind of a, hey, I'll see you Wednesday kind of thing. Yeah. It's like, you want Wednesday? You got Wednesday. So, I don't know what to make of this. It was just like some...
he better dress down in it. He better wear like rap clothes or something, because if he wears that conservative, suit jacket and tie, I can't take him seriously.
The tweed Avengers suit that he wears.
What are you programming? WMCA?
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
That suit should have Ethel Merman changing behind it.
Are you programming the good guys?
Fred Mertz used to wear down to Ricky's club. Got my tweed suit, Rick.
I just went very local for the New York audience, but basically back in the day, the good guys, they all had to wear like suit jackets and thin ties.
That's what radio guys had to wear back in the day, as they call the older times.
And John Manelli with his little jacket and tie, he'd fit right in with the.
Of course he would.
The WMCA good guys from back in the day.
Yeah. So
can you tell I'm reading a book on radio, by the way?
Ooh.
All right. Anyway, go ahead, Ant.
So, we were watching Steve compose his little letter.
Yeah.
To John, which was entertaining. And then I look over at another computer that Derek is working on. Derek does a lot of work over there at XM. And he's on what is called PornoTube. It is the pornography version of YouTube. You submit videos, and they're on there. Although we were noticing yesterday, a lot of it just seems to be advertisements for other websites. It's not like YouTube, where it's just people submitting videos. They're pretty much spams of porno.
Yeah.
But he had, there's different categories. Girl, guy, those certain shots that show just a woman's face, all kinds of things. And then there's gay, man on man, gay. And I notice he's there. He's up on that part. And why was he there, Than? What was he doing that? I don't think Derek is a homosexual.
No, I don't think so either. He was getting getting audio to mix with Eric getting waxed to make a new piece of production.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Premiering later.
Do we have the waxed audio from yesterday? Not yet?
E-Rock?
That's good stuff.
You got it?
It's coming,
okay. Yeah, E-Rock got waxed yesterday, including his armpit hair. It was terrific. The audio we got was hilarious. And so what? Derek needed gay porn to do
needed
what?
Some gay porn sound. Because I think there's probably a good comparison going on as to how gay gentlemen sound when they're in the throes of passion. And E-Rock getting hair pulled out of his armpits. They sound the same, apparently. So he's watching that, and so we all kind of drifted over to the computer just to realize how funny and silly man-on-man sex is. It's just...
This is an angle I've never heard of before.
Because, a lot of heterosexual gentlemen don't really sit down and watch gay pornography.
They don't take the time.
Online. They don't take the time out.
Are you suggesting that all the guys out there in Radio Land sit down and enjoy some gay porn so
Here
you can
it is.
laugh
If
and see how silly it is?
Let me suggest this. If you're confident in your heterosexuality,
okay,
and you're with a bunch of your close friends or business associates.
Should they do this at the office today?
At the office.
Okay.
Make sure the boss isn't around. NSFW. Not safe for work. That's internet speak.
All right.
Right. The NSFW. And pop some of that on because, nothing against the gay community. You want to fall in love. You want to get married. You want to raise children. You want to do anything that people, regular heterosexual straight people do. God bless you. I have no problem with whatever the hell you want to do with yourself. But the ugly truth of the matter is, when it comes down to sexuality, it just looks ridiculous. It is the dumbest looking thing to see two men in the throes of passion. It doesn't look right. The sounds are awful. The positioning is the most awkward, silly thing you'd ever want to see. One guy's got to one guy seems to be getting all the goodness out of it. As far as if you compared it to a male-female relationship.
Where there's goodness for all.
Well, goodness for all, because the girl is getting her goodness because of her biology.
I think.
And her anatomy.
That, sure.
The girl is getting her goodness. The guy is getting his goodness because of the same thing, his anatomy, the male anatomy, like that. So in that way, there's a guy that is also getting goodness because of his anatomy and the basics of the male body. If you act on certain areas in certain ways, you're going to get a response that is pleasurable. One guy seems to be in that boat.
You're on the curviest road I've ever seen in my life.
I'm wailing over here.
Holy crap.
Then there's the other guy who just seems to have to take it. It's just... And
You're
he's
basically saying there's nothing in it for him.
It just seems, out of what we were watching yesterday, there really is very little in it for him. And what goodness is in it for him based on basic anatomy, again, is all done. It's something you could just do in your home by yourself, is what he's doing. And the other guy really not paying much attention to him. Just kind of doing what he wants to do.
You're saying it's like a brutal doctor's exam.
Very good. A brutal doctor's exam where the doctor could still play cats in the cradle because he doesn't need his hands for it whatsoever.
You're saying
he could build a card house at the same time.
You're saying the other guy might as well be a couch cushion.
He could play the bongos. He could do whatever he wants with those unused hands.
He could work on his bills.
Right.
He's got time on his hands.
Exactly.
That's like
it's silly looking, guys. It's silly. So we're watching this and just laughing our asses off.
What I'm amazed at, Anthony just made watching gay porn cool.
Well, let's not go that far.
You just made it the in thing.
It was very funny. I gotta tell you, it was very funny to watch because the reactions too from everybody in the office was just like, this collective like, oh no, it's like watching a horror movie. It was very entertaining and funny, just a funny, goofy, silly thing because everything's like. You see, like legs. Let's see. If you're watching your standard edition guy on girl movie, you will see nice, smooth legs. And they're in various positions, you know. You see, you've seen regular movies, I'm sure. But they're smooth and nice and everything. You watch this, and it's just these hairy, knobby kneecaps and big, ligamenty feet. And they're just kind of up in the air. It's just wrong and funny looking.
You could tell he has a knee injury from high school football that never healed.
Maybe the drama class when he fell off the stage.
Ow.
Ow.
So you got all this. You got all these observations after watching it for what, a minute?
Oh, a minute to an hour, whatever was that. No, we watched for honestly, it was probably about between 5 and 10 minutes somewhere.
Were you guys just
there
howling?
It was so funny, and then we hit one where it was just two black guys. And who did they look like, Stan? Don't stand over there like you weren't involved. Who did the black guys look like?
Well, one reference is a little obscure. It's Noah from Noah's Ark, the gay show.
The gay show on
the Logo channel.
Logo. I haven't watched that.
And I had to for this very program.
Of course you did.
Yeah, of course you had to watch
and I
it.
believe the boss looked like Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
The boss.
There was a moment there because it's silly and goofy and funny enough to watch white guys going at it like that. But when you see two homies going at it and one of them, the boss, is standing there, and the other guy is taking care of business, as the boss is just kind of standing up. We just kind of went, oh, no. It looked ridiculous. It was so silly to watch, and you're just thinking, this guy's got no street cred. he would lose all of his street cred if this movie got out.
All right, hold on. Jenny, very pissed off.
What happened?
Up there in Boston, listening on WBCN. Jenny, what's up?
I'm not pissed off. I'm just wondering if you guys have ever heard of the mutual goodness that involves prostate stimulation for men having sex.
No.
Yeah, you've never had your prostate stimulated?
No, I must say, let me tell you something. I've had exams in a doctor's office so far twice.
My doctor's tried twice as well.
It's been it's a yearly exam, so every 2 years that is done to make sure you don't have any prostate problems.
Yeah. Right.
But let me tell you something.
Okay.
As far as any kind of stimulation or anything that might be pleasurable, that's a no-go. Just simply for the location of it. If perhaps the prostate was located in the ear, that would be fine. A girl could take her pinky, maybe stick it in your ear, and then jiggle it, and the prostate's in your ear. So that's fine. Let's say your prostate was under your armpit. Yeah. Might be a little ticklish, but if she could just tickle. See, where the good Lord put access to the prostate negates it from being used as any kind of stimuli during any kind of pleasurable experience.
Proving he doesn't want us to have fun.
He does not want that thing touched.
If he really was into sex and the prostate, he would have made it very, very convenient for everybody.
Put it behind the tongue, maybe, or behind that little flappy thing that hangs in your throat.
Maybe some kind of kangaroo pouch.
Right, a pouch.
Around your belly button area.
Where you can then just put your hand down the pouch and give it a little jiggle. But the fact of the matter is, it's pretty much the Lord put it in a locked vault that is not supposed to be opened.
Is it? Hold on, sweetheart.
Hold on, Jenny.
Is it normal during an exam like that to hear the doctor mumbling, "Say my name"?
Sure, doctor. I know you.
All right, Jenny.
Do you stimulate your girlfriend's G-spot?
That's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
No, it's the male G-spot. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
But I like Anthony's analysis much better.
Let's say the woman's G-spot was in her sinuses behind her nose, and stimulating it was punching her in the face. I don't think a lot of women would be into the stimulation of the G-spot if that was how it was done. That's exactly what it's like for a guy.
You're onto something.
It's just not in the right area.
Oh, that was our laugh out, too. The Opie and Anthony Show.
You rock. Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A Uncut and Live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The virus is spreading. Opie and Anthony!
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Good morning.
Hi.
It's cold in New York. All right, move on.
Everyone knows. Oh.
So,
is this good for this early in the morning? Jesus. What the hell is this music?
Yeah, we might want to mellow it out a little bit. People are still waking up.
And then by maybe 7:30.
Then we can start rocking.
Start with this. I think some kind of lullaby.
Yeah?
Like a music box. Bling, ding, bling, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, that's not appropriate.
Wake up. Get dressed. Wash your feet, brush your teeth. All right, I'm up.
It just drives you crazy.
You need something a little mellower and happier.
I wake up to John and Jeff. Dan raises his hand. Well, I have my clock radio next to me. And of course, it is set here in New York. It's set to regular radio, so I put Free FM on. And I wake up to it. You know why? Because I won't just sit there listening to it. I can't hit the button that shuts it off quickly enough.
I'm amazed that these guys are on the radio.
It is stunning.
I'm amazed.
They're the what they call themselves the third shift.
Yeah, wow.
I guess it's the overnight, You know, when everyone's sleeping?
When normal
That's
people
when
are
they
sleeping.
work.
I guess this is radio for dummies.
That's when they're on.
Radio for dummies.
I just picture
Or
somebody.
insomniacs.
I picture somebody in front of a black and white television set.
Yeah.
With the sound turned down.
Yeah.
With John and Jeff turned up.
Mm-hmm.
And they're rocking in their own feces with their eyes agape. And it's 3:30 in the morning. And they just don't know what to do with themselves. Been up for hours.
Yeah, it's just like listening to Gene Shepard. Huh?
Huh? Wow. Oh, okay, the book.
Yeah, I'm reading a book.
Mm-hmm.
So. he was amazing, Gene Shepard.
Was he?
Got to give props to Gene Shepard.
Gene Shepard ripped me off.
Know what I read in this book? And I'm not telling you what book. Gene Shepard.
Why, someone's going to get it and slow down your reading? It's not the internet.
Gene Shepard was...
website.
Howard likes to tell everyone that he invented talk radio, but it goes way back to people like Gene Shepard, one of the first talk show hosts that wasn't talking about the news and politics, just a guy to hang out with.
Yeah.
You know the
one of your pals on the air.
Yeah, exactly. The from Network. I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Yep.
Shouting from the windows. Gene Shepard used to kind of do that every night but he would do other things. He would tell his listeners to put the radio up against the window and turn it up real loud, and then he would yell crazy things for the city of New York.
Please hold.
It's not wacky because it happened in what? Maybe today it would be
What
wacky,
year?
but we're talking... What year was Gene Shepard on the radio? The early 60s, somewhere is in there, maybe?
Early 60s. There was a radio back then?
Maybe mid... I don't know.
My God, man.
But, yeah, he's one of the pioneers of what we do today, Anthony. What we do today. And know it's great? The radio station he worked for at the time didn't want to, open up the studio at night for his stupid overnight babble.
Yeah.
So they made him broadcast his show from the transmitter in a hut.
A hut.
I guess there was
by the stick.
No, I guess there was like a little shed.
Yeah, there's usually sheds by those
for the engineers near the the transmitters. They
so
go
they
out
could
there,
check their meters,
and they have to fiddle with all the knobs, right, Jimmy?
A lot of fiddling going on at the transmitter.
The engineers go out there to fiddle and make sure everything's right. And I guess they had a little shed, and
you just plug a microphone into a wire.
Management said, "Look,
splice it.
We don't want to open up the radio station in the middle of the night because we don't think anyone listens to the radio during the third shift.
Well,
but we will allow
they had something there.
We will allow you to do your show from their shed at the transmitters, somewhere in the swamps of Jersey, in the Meadowlands there."
Why can't John and Jeff do their show from the top of the Empire State Building then? Wherever our transmitter
is. John and Jeff, just like Gene Shepard. My God. We got the John and Jeff bit of the day.
Okay.
By the way, we're in a lot of cities, and unfortunately, a lot of these cities don't have the privilege of having John and Jeff on the airwaves.
Hopefully that'll change.
They're on before us here in New York. They're on in L.A. They're on, I think, before us in Chicago. And God,
really?
I hope Boston wasn't stupid enough to pick up the John and Jeff show.
Stupid enough. If Boston is stupid enough to call out the bomb squads for light brights.
I'll tell you who was stupid enough. Ready? Us in New York. Chicago, stupid enough to have the John and Jeff show on their airwaves. San Francisco. Of course. And that is about it. So here is today's John and Jeff moment. Listen and laugh along. It's quick.
Look out for yourself. It's almost like what the flight attendants say during the safety instructions before they leave. Put on your seatbelt first and your oxygen mask first before you put your kid's mask on first. In other words, save yourself first before your kid. And you know what's really odd, Jeff, about these pre-flight announcements is when they refer to a water landing, don't you mean a water crash? Every flight attendant says, in the event of a water landing, no, if you hit the water, you're crashing. There's no way.
Yeah, all of a sudden, a little flotation device, the one you're sitting on, really the piece of the chair, ain't going to mean squat, because once you hit that water, it's lights out, all right?
It's like cement.
There's going to be pieces everywhere, and that damn little flotation device, that stupid little balloon thing that comes out the side of the plane, ain't going to mean squat.
In case of a water landing, please go to your nearest exit. By then, you'll be dead.
Wow, just like Gene Shepard.
Wow. Remember last time?
Wow. Oh, dear Lord, indeed.
Cornball.
What cornball?
That's probably one of the hackiest bits. I think that first was done the second, the Wright brothers landed their little aircraft. I think that material started coming out. How about that airplane, huh?
They had nothing to eat, so the one had a little pack of peanuts, and so the other, and he goes, "What is with these little pack of peanuts?"
Orville, give me a peanut.
An open micer wouldn't even try that bit.
No, it's awful.
Hey, which is which?
Ouch. I know that hurt. I'm sorry. Dan knows I love him.
All right. And this is the one we made? Yeah, so then John Minnelli, we beat these guys up on a regular basis, and John Minnelli decided that to make a promo that shows that we're endorsing these guys.
Yeah. We wanted it to be kind of if you wanted to cull our show for promotional material for John and Jeff, play it straight. Play with the way we talk about the show. We think it stinks.
Right.
Don't put it together in a way that makes it sound like we like it. Or you can put it together in a way that sounds like we like it, but it's so over the top and badly edited that you would know that it's spliced together.
Right.
Badly.
Yeah, this affects our cred, man.
Our cred.
Our cred.
We have cred of any type.
Of course we do.
We have crud.
3FM, late nights 2A to 6A. It's the John and Jeff Show. Now endorsed by Opie and Anthony.
It's two guys out of L.A. and they're nice.
I enjoyed the program.
Oh, God, they're terrific.
John and Jeff. What they call the spice of life.
I get it.
Very nice.
John and Jeff, just very sweet.
Qualified to give people advice.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are some mornings I cannot turn that off.
It's so funny.
John and Jeff.
It's so funny.
Late nights 2 to 6.
Funny.
Now, O&A approved.
You gotta listen.
92.3 Free FM.
See, most people, not sarcastic.
Most people that listen to the radio, they don't listen closely enough to realize that that's a goof. They think it's the real deal, that we actually like their program.
That's some endorsement.
And then you would tune in that program and go, why do my radio heroes like a show like this?
They like that?
And we don't like that, so we made our own promo. Sounds a little different.
Just a tad.
Free FM.
Late nights, 2A to 6A. It's the John and Jeff Show. Frowned upon by Opie and Anthony.
One of them sounds kind of gay, and the other one visits Thailand.
John and Jeff just stink.
In my opinion, they sound like fruits.
People that go to Thailand are kid touchers.
They're awful.
If there is a gay sound, that is it.
It's crap.
John and Jeff.
It's crap.
Late nights, 2 to 6, when the rest of the world is sleeping.
92.3 Free FM.
See? That's much better.
That's way better. So anyway, you wake up to John and Jeff because it gets you out of bed real fast.
It makes me hit the alarm real quick.
Right.
Like, I can't get to it fast enough because I really don't want to hear more than just 2 words to wake me up. I don't want to know what they're talking about at all because then I'll just get angry.
Yeah. You know what I wake up to every morning?
One of those?
More pleasing. Yeah, because that's much more pleasing than actually waking up to a radio station.
To them.
All right, moving on. The pests out west.
Yes, the POWs.
The POWs
are calling themselves.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of print today. A lot of print. The guy who did this was on the phone for an hour and a half yesterday. We never got to him.
What skanks we are! Why didn't we pick up the phone?
Because we were too busy beating up management. We were too busy broadcasting from the bathroom because they're suggesting a smaller surrounding would make the Opie and Anthony show better.
Well, that isn't what John told Steve. That was another one of the little issues that John had with Steve. He did not say that.
He didn't say that.
He didn't mean that. The fact that you were on a stage, that we talked about yesterday, how this huge studio we have and the way it's set up, this is how Steve presented John's information. Steve was the middleman. He said that this big studio is less intimate. Maybe a smaller studio would be more intimate, and that Opie seems to be on a stage sometimes then leaving me and Jim out as peripheral players.
Feeling left out.
Feeling left out is what the words were.
The best part of yesterday's show is when I demanded a spotlight on only me.
Yes, on only you.
And then turned all the other lights off in here.
Because
I couldn't
you're
even
on
see
stage.
you guys.
Oh, of course.
Jimmy had to have a flashlight so I could see when he wanted to talk. Yeah. And Anthony got a lighter.
And the email that John sent Steve was just that it was completely wrong. He did not understand the meaning of what he was saying, and that some of it was just kind of this sarcasm. He was kidding about some things, and Steve didn't pick that up and presented it to us as serious.
You know what, though? It worked for Gene Shepard.
What did?
Gene Shepard.
Gene Shepard was broadcasting his third shift from a shed. A small shed.
Oh, intimate.
And some fine radio came out of that shed back in the day.
Is there heat in the shed?
And I know John Minnelli is a historian of radio. So he might be onto something.
Because he inherited his tie from Gene Shepard.
That's what Gene Shepard gave him when he died in 1999. Yeah, reading the book, sorry.
Oh, he...
Yeah, he passed in 1999.
Shame. Godspeed.
A radio legend. Anyway, go ahead. That's the reason why this guy was on hold for an hour and a half yesterday.
Yeah, we never got to him because we were bitching.
And the guy was very excited, and his little sign made defamer.com.
Little.
DEFAMER.com. It was a professional sign, by the way.
Great sign.
We're used to the dopes here in New York that scribble something on cardboard. These pests out west, they're onto something.
Professionally printed sign like you'd see hanging over a street that says, Church Bazaar this Sunday.
Sure. You got No Filter Paul. I think he makes his signs with crayons or something. And then you got these guys out west. They're doing it the right way. So the sign made defamer.com. It also made PerezHilton.com, which is a huge gossip website. And the headline is this: Tyra Banks plotting appropriately outraged response to hostile signage.
Plotting?
And we'll never learn, by the way, because the picture I'm holding in my hand is a huge sign on the hedges outside of the CBS studios in L.A.
Yes. CBS.
Don't we work for CBS?
Yes, we do.
So the sign is on the hedges out there in L.A. where she tapes her, according to one of the websites, her Oprah Winfrey ripoff show.
Oh.
And the sign says, Opie and Anthony POWs. And the sign reads, Tyra Banks is a fatty pig fatty.
It's just amazing.
Fatty pig fatty. Oh, is that great?
I think the sign is also up on opieandanthony.com, right, Steve? Okay.
I owe $500 to somebody.
Wow. Yeah.
That's...
Yeah. You do, actually.
Isn't that great how we just open our mouths and have to dump out loads of cash to people now?
Because we don't think anyone would actually do this stuff.
I know.
So we want to sound cool. Like, yeah, I'll give you $500. And then, oh, what? They did it?
I know. Yesterday, when I got home, my girlfriend said, she goes, how many hundreds did you have to deal out yesterday? I said 2.
Well, 100 for the naked girl.
Yeah.
And maybe
the other naked girl. There were 2 yesterday.
Oh, yeah, 2 naked girls, right?
Came in and disrobed, and then the other one came in.
Mm-hmm.
She disrobed. We didn't make her disrobe as much because it was kind of like, who cares?
Yeah.
But she still got her money.
She was kind of chunky.
And she was a little chunky around the bottom end. We didn't want to see it.
Nah. I like the fact that you're renegotiating by how they look.
Of course.
Yeah, now it's like, but they still get the same price, but if we want to see it or not,
you have a bunt, hand back 20.
Yeah.
So,
but today, looking for another girl to come in. Just get completely naked. Because we're not allowed to have naked girls in, and I want to show how ridiculous that is. It's not an FCC rule; it's a corporate policy. So a girl comes in, she just takes all of her clothes off, every stitch, doesn't utter a word, because that's what they're worried about. That someone's going to describe something or say something. Because why else would they not want a naked girl in a radio station? Because it's not television, it's radio. So if they don't talk, we don't describe anything. They just come in, we turn around, they stand against that back wall, disrobe like it's some kind of a prison thing, and then hand them $100 and they leave. Put their clothes back on and leave.
But see, yesterday you did the naked girl thing, so we're up in the ante today. The naked girl bit of the day is, once again, Anthony.
It's a girl comes down.
Yeah.
She takes every stitch of clothes off again, and then smokes a cigarette in a very unconventional manner.
Say no more, say no more.
That's it. There's no reason to say any more.
All right.
That's all I'm saying. And that's all anyone is saying.
By the way, during the break, Travis was talking to a girl that's thinking about it. So we'll see.
On the way to work?
Yeah. PerezHilton.com. So that they have a picture of this sign, a love note to Tyra Banks. And then the caption here is, this lovely message was brought to you by the Shock Jock Radio DJ duo of Opie and Anthony, who placed a sign outside of the studio where Tyra Banks shoots her cheap Oprah imitation talk show. So there you go. The Pest great. Out West got the job done there. And it's also on defamer.com.
That's great, man.
Bravo.
And given Banks' recent defiance in responding to those who might make it an issue of her post-modeling figure, we wouldn't be too surprised if she allowed the sign to stay up a little longer, at least until her staff can erect a bigger one reading, "Kiss my fat ass," on the building behind it.
Oh, yes, the empowerment of striking back angrily.
Yeah.
Fatso.
There you go. So, a big bravo to the Pest Out West today.
The fat insult of the ages. That will never not be funny, appropriate, and timely. Fatso. It's been around forever.
It trumps anything intellectual you can say.
I remember they're watching The Honeymooners. Hey, get a load of fatso there. Fatso.
All it is he's so fat. It's just so fat reverse.
So fat. Fatso.
That's all it is.
Kiss my fat ass.
You go, Tyra.
You're still a fatso.
Yeah.
Kiss my fat ass.
Was she crying?
Ew, was she crying?
Yeah, she was totally crying. It kind of takes away from the empowerment, from the you really don't care. Right. If you're weeping that you have to say that. She didn't want to say it.
Have an Oreo, it'll match your hair. Stupid.
Kiss my fat ass.
How funny is that?
Wonderful.
Why not?
Kiss my fat ass.
Why not?
Let's talk to Dugout Doug. Doug, what's going on today?
What's up, boys?
Hey, Doug. Hey, Doug.
Hey, give props to the Pest Out West, first of all.
Hey, this is just the beginning.
Yeah?
What we did was we heard the sound in your voices when you were frustrated about the ratings.
Mm-hmm.
So what we did, instead of laying back and bitching and moaning, we turned around and said, this is what we're going to do. We're bringing the pests back in full force.
Okay.
We've broken up the country into 4 areas. You got the pests out west. You got the pests in southern states. We got a guy in Chicago that's obsessed with you guys being number 1 in Chicago.
Okay.
We are going to completely bring back all the things that make us the absolute idiots that we are to put you guys over the top.
Now, Doug, here's the deal. You got to, keep it fair, and make sure there's humor involved. What makes that sign great out there in L.A., outside the CBS studios, is the fact that they didn't say you're a big fat pig. They said fatty pig fatty. That is funny.
That's
what
funny.
Makes it funny.
Of course.
We don't,
and it gets the point across.
Yeah, humor over mean-spirited in general. Although there is opportunities for mean-spirited.
Oh, please.
Depending on the situation. So
I'd say fatty pig fatty covers humor and mean-spirited in a very equal fashion.
Exactly.
I see nothing but humor with the term fatty pig
I don't
fatty.
think she does.
I'm sorry.
So do you mean humor over mean-spiritedness as far as we're concerned, or the person that it's targeting? Because I don't think she sees any distinction between that and, hey, Tyra, you're a fat slob.
We're, as far as we're concerned.
Oh, okay.
I don't see any meanness in fatty pig fatty. I
don't either.
Kiss my fat ass.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Kiss my fat ass.
Yeah, whatever.
Kiss my fat ass.
Yeah, whatever.
Kiss my fat ass.
Yeah, whatever. What? Doug. Oh, sorry. We're doing a radio show. All right, we'll take Doug. Anything else?
Yeah, if we could just get a little bit of help, we're going to start doing grassroots stuff like sticker stops again, if you guys are into all that.
Sure.
And we're going to start showing up at all the comedians that are linked with the show. We're going to start doing sticker stops at every one of their events also.
We called out Free FM here in New York yesterday saying they're not really doing anything to promote the show, and then Tom kind of came barging in during a commercial break.
Barging.
What did I say?
Barging.
Oh, all right.
I just like the word barging in.
And
picture like saloon doors come swinging open.
And he was offended by our attack and said that the van is out in New York all the time handing out WOW stickers. So
yeah.
Well, let's not forget who gave you guys your first billboard when you came back to XM.
That would be
I'm sad.
Pest.
I'm sad.
Was it the Pest?
Yeah.
The Jim Phillips billboard in Florida.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
Hung.
All right, sir.
Bye, Doug.
Sad now.
Don't be
sad.
By the way, what is it called when it's POWs? That's a moniker? That's a, what is it called?
Acronym.
An acronym.
Ralph in Jersey, pest in southern states.
All right.
How stupid am I? Well, I'm as dumb as they come.
Very good, Ralph.
I like that
I can't
one.
go to you, though, because you're going to ruin it.
I'm as dumb as they
But
come.
you figure that out at home. You do the equation. Very funny. All right, we're gonna laugh really hard, and that means we have to go to break.
But we should have some kind of a joke.
I agree.
All right,
you can't
Jimmy?
just laugh.
Jimmy?
Oh, don't put the pressure on me. Don't put the onus on me. I'm not ready.
But maybe you had like a funny joke or a humorous anecdote.
Yeah. All right. Whatever.
He's got nothing.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Good morning, Pittsburgh.
Nice. Kind of a mellower, wake yourself up kind of.
You can wake up to this, right? We say hi to Pittsburgh this morning. Coldest city in America, believe it or not. Beating out Buffalo, Cleveland, and Chicago. -1. -1 when we took the temps of all the cities.
Really?
Coldest city as far as where we broadcast to is Pittsburgh. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. The ONA virus spreading across America. Our phone number, 1-866-313-FREE. Looks like this Tyra Banks sign has legs. Here we go again, people. Here we go again. Strap in. We just made Us Online.
That is the Us magazine online.
A little magazine called Us Weekly.
It's not about us. It is today. Okay.
Well, this just in. Tyra's thighs inspire vile radio guys.
It has to rhyme.
Anthony, we talk about this all the time. Like, news people, they could talk about the most horrific things, but then when it comes to us, they're disgusted.
Yeah.
We have many examples over the years of newscasters talking about some dumb stunt we did, and they're just so mad. They look at the camera and they have to comment and say stuff like their parents must be proud.
These two at it again with it. Oh, how could they? I don't understand why people have to do these things. And these are the same people that comment on pedophilia.
With a straight face.
Murder, rape, with a straight face.
With a straight face,
and then right after it, and she was taken to the hospital where she's being cared for. Hey, it's going to be pretty cold out. Let's go to our weather authority. They just don't even have any feeling about it whatsoever.
But when it comes to us, they just have to comment about how vile we are. These guys.
Talking about Tyra. Oh, these guys.
Many examples, too many to get into now, but we've noticed it over the years. And Us Weekly, Us Online, following suit here, they report on horrific things.
Yeah.
Horrific things going on in Hollywood.
Yeah, it's very Hollywood.
And they don't really have much of a problem with all the crazy stuff they report on, but they definitely have a problem with us, according to this article from Us Online. Tyra's thighs inspire vile radio guys.
Wonder if it'll make the print issue.
Huh?
Wonder if it'll make the print issue.
It probably will, because the sign is so terrific. It just says "Fatty Pig Fatty."
Wonderful.
How do you not print it?
It really is good.
Tyra Banks has been ridiculed recently for her paparazzi pics appearance in a bikini, but now the daytime talk show diva has come under attack by the most villainous, heinous life form known to man. Do you have a sound effect before I say what I'm about to say here,
Oh, my
Anthony?
God, yes, I do.
Maybe
I do. I do.
All right.
Don't even worry. I think this is it.
All right. Tyra Banks has been ridiculed recently for her paparazzi pics appearance in a bikini, but now the daytime talk show diva has come under attack by the most villainous, heinous life form known to man, the morning radio DJ.
Wait a minute. That wasn't done right.
Oh.
Known to man. You're supposed to, and then say it.
All right. Cue me when I'm supposed to say it.
All right.
By the most villainous, heinous life form known to man. The morning radio DJ. Oh, okay, there it is.
See? We got a couple of them in.
These guys report on awful things, and they're not bothered.
Villainous, heinous life form known to man. How about the pedophile murderer?
Right.
I think he might be a little worse than the morning DJ. Believe me, I'm not a big fan of the morning DJ.
Right.
But wow. Okay.
Yeah, we're not even fans of the morning DJ.
Oh, they do stink. All right, they might be right.
Defamer reports that XM and nationally syndicated radio personalities, and they have to put personalities in quotes.
Because we really don't have personalities. We're heinous. Yeah.
I get it.
It's hysterical.
You dick. I get it. By putting it in quotes, we're not really personalities.
Yeah.
Oh, go screw. Responded to a swimsuit-clad Tyra Banks speech last week on her popular syndicated show with a challenge to their listeners. They asked them to publicly react to 33-year-old Tyra's request that people stop making fun of her weight. The result?
I was trying to make it a little more dramatic.
Razzle dazzle. Suggestion 3.
All right. I got to say the result again. The result? An anonymous fan addressed the situation in the most clever and unique way that he could dream up. He erected a sign calling Tyra fat. More specifically, this creatively challenged person hung a giant banner across from her TV studio declaring, Tyra Banks is a fatty big fatty.
It's a Hollywood story.
Oh,
so
man. My brother's T-shirts are going to sell like hotcakes now. He actually has a fatty pig fatty T-shirt for sale. Okay, while Tyra admits she's no longer in the same shape she was during her modeling peak, we think the use of fatty, twice no less, is not only harsh, but really, really, really redundant.
It is funny. The only time they feel like safe to editorialize is on like radio stories or like little.
Yeah.
They're such cowards. They won't like editorialize on anything real. You know, they just report it. So, you know, terrorists did this, but, you know, radio guys.
There's something about us that just annoys probably everybody, I guess, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's all job.
Yeah.
It really is.
Let's say hi to Jewish Monkey from California. Jewish Monkey, what's up? You're the guy that put up the sign outside CBS in L.A.?
Yes, Yeah, I am. I'm also the founder of the POWs.
Oh, hey.
You're a good boy.
Wow. Look at that.
Nice. Thank you, sir.
So what can you tell us that we haven't heard yet?
Well, mostly my main idea was there's a 7-story parking structure right behind the CBS studios. I wanted to put the banner on there, but there was no place to actually hang the banner from the parking structure. So the next best place was right in front of the studio, about 10 feet from the main entrance.
That was the perfect place. What road went right by there?
I have some pictures. I can't remember the road.
We've seen your picture, sir. It's everywhere. This thing's got legs. It's going everywhere now.
Right.
Big, fat, cellulite legs.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it looks good, man. How big is the sign, actually? That's like a 15-foot sign.
15-foot wide, 5-foot tall, and it's right in front of a red parking zone, so no one can actually park in front of it either.
So it's just obnoxious. It's really great.
Professionally done, the sign, by the way.
Yes.
And
as large as they can make it.
I guess they've taken the sign down by now.
I have no clue, but the last thing I heard was it was still up in the afternoon and on Monday.
Yeah, because she loves the
attention. It was still up yesterday.
I think I owe somebody money, so you'll have to contact me and let me know. Just do it behind the scenes and let me know who to send money to. I've never actually had to pay a check for that.
Yeah, Jimmy's kind of bummed.
No, I'm not happy. It's
Jewish Monkey, we're going to put you on hold, and we're going to get your info, and you're going to get a fine check from little Jimmy Norton.
Right on. Thank you very much, guys. You have a good one.
Thanks a lot, man. Good job.
Thanks for all you do, Jewish Monkey in California. Hey, let's say hi to Barry in New Hampshire. Barry, what's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to say how disgusting Us Weekly is for actually breaking the tire story and calling her fat, but when you guys do it, you guys are disgusting.
Yeah, you know, they reported on it.
Really? That's a great point.
They are part of the...
You're the disgusting ones for calling attention to it, not in a tabloid.
They're part of the problem, man.
Well, they're part of the industry that, you know, has these pictures of the celebrities, and they print them and pay a lot of money for them. So they would never go after the paparazzi that took that picture of her and called her fat, because they're part of the industry. But then for us to call it out, we are villainous, heinous...
Yeah, what is Us Weekly reporting on, E-Rock? What other heinous things are they reporting on? Or is it just us? Are we the only heinous people?
We got to really look and see what the hell they're doing. Because I kind of recall their magazine being full of little things. Like, hey, here's a celebrity with a booger in her nose, you know? Here's a picture. They're awful. All those magazines are.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
All right. The celebrities hate these magazines. Like, all the celebrities can't stand these magazines. Well, at least that's what they say. They kind of, I think, like having their name in there.
They enjoy them.
As do we. We don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Call us whatever you want.
Yeah.
Just, you know, keep us in there.
Well,
don't care.
When the Donald Trump thing went down, we made Us Weekly as well. So, let's say hi to Jenna in Queens. Jenna.
Hey, guys. What's up?
What's up, Jenna?
Oh, nothing. I'm a new listener, and I think you guys are awesome. And I think Jim Norton is hysterical. He totally is.
Thank you.
Such a great addition to your show.
Jimmy. Thank you, miss.
My hours have switched, so now I listen to you guys in the morning. But this whole frunkus thing, I'm in the dark. I have no idea what that means.
You have no idea what frunkus means, Jim? Could you give her a frunkus first of all?
Frunkus.
Wow. Wow.
That was a good frunkus.
Yeah, it's based in two different foreign languages, and it's a combination, and, you know, it is what it is.
Jenna, what do you think frunkus means?
I had...
Oh,
she's on the right road.
She's a fan, and
thank you, Jenna.
And you just,
his finger hit the button by accident.
Just never figure it out. It's sad.
Opie wants to be sweet, but his fingers won't let him.
It's so sad.
He's a nice man with mean fingers.
Hey, we got E-Rock audio in case people weren't listening to the end of the show.
And what, his screaming?
Yeah, and the video's up on YouTube.
Not even weren't listening. Some of it was dumped out of because he was cursing. He was potty mouth.
Oh, we threw a couple bleeps in.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the unedited version for the XMers a little later this morning.
Later on.
But basically, E-Rock lost a bet that he was never supposed to win, by the way. We just wanted to wax him.
To abuse him.
And we were going to go with the Brazilian wax, and we realized that he's a smooth boy. So that wasn't going to do anyone any good. So we decided to wax his armpit hair in the end.
Yeah, various parts of his body that were a little hairier.
Chest, armpit, I believe.
Yeah.
Is the combination you're about to hear.
How did that work out for him yesterday? Because, grab a mic there, E-Rock. I know with the Brazilian wax part of the thing, that is the part of a woman's body, usually, where they will wax it so that when they wear one of those Brazilian G-strings, nothing unruly and unwily kind of shows, you know?
Yep.
They got to remove that. So they took one of those little tongue depressors, put this honey wax on it, which isn't like candle wax. It's very, very sticky. And then applied it to that area, and then we told her not to remove it. So he had to walk around all day with this honey wax all over his bottom. When did you finally get rid of it?
And how did you get rid of it?
Yeah, how'd you get it off?
As soon as the show was done, I went home. You can't use soap and water to get it off, so I had to lather in Neosporin.
So you had to soak yourself in Neosporin.
Yep. Just sit in a tub like a rape victim, just curled up, crying, holding his knees.
And you were finally able to peel it apart?
Yeah, then you wash it off, and then you have to apply it again afterwards because apparently you break out in little red bumps.
Good for you. Oh, that sounds horrid.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. All right, let's hear his howls of delight.
Anthony, you know what? I believe this is sort of a montage of E-Rock getting waxed yesterday. And by the way, the video is just classic. It's up on YouTube already. Just throw Opie and Anthony in the search engine and throw
E-Rock waxing.
What's the thing? By date or something, so you get the latest.
Oh, really? You can do that by date?
Yeah. All right, here's E-Rock from yesterday.
Oh, hey!
Whoa! Wait a minute!
Oh, he had a
E-Rock. Did I hear a curse?
He cursed again.
What?
Did he think something inappropriate?
Wait, what?
Oh, God.
E-Rock, you cursed.
He fell off the toilet. He's crumpled. One of my favorite ones is the last one because she's like, it's like a visceral, like there's just saliva bubbling out.
It sounds like torture.
It is torture.
You know what we need to do? We need to take this because it's only 50 seconds and make this into a video. Because the version we got up there is like 5 minutes long. You get just a montage of this on YouTube. Just boom, boom, boom. I think.
Yeah, it's got to be quick.
I think it would get some hits. Maybe give that to Sam and see what he could do.
YouTube videos have to be short, under 2 minutes.
No one has attention anymore.
That's it. Under 2 minutes.
Everybody out there has
2 minutes,
ADD.
They lose me.
Over a minute for me, as far as videos go. All right, we'll get into some other things that I'm not allowed to tease because that would be stupid.
Other things.
That would be stupid to actually tease something.
Let me know when you guys are ready to go to break because I have a Lulu.
Oh, he's prepared.
Yeah, no rush, but when you
see, Steve conveyed to us yesterday that John Manelli, our program director, said that we shouldn't tell people that we're going to break.
Mm-hmm.
He said what we got to do is when something funny is said and we're ready to go to break, just go. Just go. That's it.
Steve is great because he'll try to maintain the power place dignity as he's backing down.
Oh, yeah.
We were absolutely unbending on that. Well, if you don't do it, you're fired. Well, I kind of feel that is the right move anyway, so we're happy to do it.
We're almost ready to go to break.
I concur.
Jimmy. Trying to make this sound natural. We're kind of ready to go to,
Yeah, I remember when I was in high school. My teacher told me I had to be an astronaut. And, she said I should be one because I just take up a lot of space.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony virus.
Oh, we got caught with our mouths full.
What I was saying to you as we're going through the music is the reason that they're even reporting on this is because no one else is bashing her. No one else is just saying what a self-obsessed slob she is.
Yeah, we're a little distracted. The Tyra Banks thing, it's got legs. It made Best Week Ever TV or bestweekever.tv, US Weekly, PerezHilton.com, Defamer.com. It's going viral. Our little sign that we put up there in L.A.
Well, the POWs.
The Opie and Anthony POWs erected a sign that says Tyra Banks is a fatty pig fatty, and the media is picking up on it all over the place. And they're saying we're just slobs and we're just asses for doing this.
All right.
Well, Hawk said
which is fine.
On Best Week Ever, that was pretty positive. They're saying it was a little harsh, but she needs her face slammed pretty much.
Yeah, they said she needs to be kicked off her golden pedestal. No one's given this woman any crap about what she talks about, what she does, and she's so pompous. That whole episode she did where she was one of the homeless, where she dressed up like a homeless person and went out on the street.
Yeah.
She had a camera crew with her. She had bodyguards. And she didn't even commit to where she was going to actually spend the night and sleep. She laid down on the ground and said, "This is where they sleep."
And then she
got up
for like maybe 15 minutes just to get a good camera angle, and then she left.
That was it.
Her self-importance bugs us. That's why I'm very happy with the sign today.
She's a phony, man. It's like, how does anybody not know? At least Oprah has some depth to what she does, although I don't enjoy her show. But this is just a disgusting, spoiled, emotionally phony.
Yeah.
It's not like to sleep
Enough with her.
Said. Wouldn't mind tearing off that blonde weave, horsetail wig, whatever it is.
Who knows?
See the nap underneath.
Funny blonde hat she wears.
Yeah. But the sign is it's everywhere as far as Hollywood gossip goes.
Yeah, all the gossip columns. Gossip. We're in the gossip columns.
And this one, I guess it's bestweekever.tv. It says, though we would like to warn Opie and Anthony that while the world might see you looking like this, and then it's one of our publicity photos when we first came back on radio after our St. Pat's incident. Tyra Banks sees you looking like this, and it takes our heads from our publicity photo, and it puts it on a hamburger and a hot dog, because she's going to eat us for lunch.
No, it said eat us for breakfast, which is odd that they put...
Oh, okay.
It said eat us for breakfast, but then they showed a burger and hot dog. Yeah, it was from a Bugs Bunny cartoon. And
well,
that's the problem. She's eating hot dogs and hamburgers for lunch.
Breakfast. That's why she's getting so fat.
What a fool.
My fat ass.
What?
They're all cheering her up.
You go, girl.
Really?
Kiss my fat ass.
Oh, she's so full of emotion.
She needs to be carried out like
pepperoni pizza.
Officer and the Gentleman style.
Yeah, by 3 strong people. Carry that big El Slabo out. Lug that elephant onto the stage.
El Slabo.
She's heavier than I am. She should be shot. How are you a fashion model heavier than me?
All right, so like I said, a little distracted because it's going viral. This picture that they erected out there in L.A. The Opie and Anthony POW.
Yeah, good work.
All right. In other news, Giuliani he's making a run for the White House. Woohoo!
Yeah, good luck. I don't think so, but again,
why don't you think so, Anthony?
Middle America again. I just don't see it happening. He's a progressive guy. He's kind of moderate as far as Republicans go. He's pro-choice. He's not anti-gay, that's for sure. And middle American Republicans don't want a guy like that. They want the, morality thing. He's been divorced twice. They don't like that. They need somebody with good morals. Why? Do you know the best president might be somebody that was divorced a couple of times or, might have a skeleton in their closet or something.
Might have smoked a joint at a sorority house back in the day.
But for some reason, these guys all want this perfect, unattainably perfect gentleman in the White House that is not only wise, but has always been wise, has always made the right decision, never made a mistake, and has a full head of hair.
Yeah, well, don't you think the creepy, the perfect people creep you out?
What do you mean, like
you said, they want this perfect individual.
Yeah,
but that perfect people creep me out because I'm thinking they're hiding some horrific.
Oh, there's
things.
Something hiding. That's the only reason they appear to be perfect is because they're hiding something. and usually, if you have to hide it, it's something so awful that you can't let it out. And it's usually involves kids.
Hey, let's go to Ryan in Jersey. He's got something on the Tyra thing. Ryan, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, in that homeless episode that you were talking about, I don't know if you had seen that they brought her into a convenience store and gave her a couple of dollars to buy all the amenities that a normal person would use to wash with. So she was freaking out because she didn't have enough money for a toothbrush, toothpaste, and a bar of soap.
Yeah.
And then when they put her in the bathroom, she put on this whole fake crying thing and made the cameras leave because she couldn't bear to wash her entire body in a sink. And brush her teeth.
I remember that one. She couldn't bear. She was so depressed at the fact that she panhandled this money. She bought some toiletries, and then she was in a gas station bathroom having to use them and wash up, and she was crying and sent the camera crew away. That's because she didn't use it.
I don't know how many homeless people are brushing their teeth.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing, too. If they're panhandling for money, this Tyra, what a load of crap she is. Like they're panhandling for toothpaste and soap. We talk to the homeless people a lot more than this idiot does. We know what they do with their money. If they want soap and toothbrushes and toothpaste, they go to the church. The church doles this crap out to them on a daily basis. Food, clothing, that's what they give them. When they're panhandling for money, it's usually for drugs and booze.
Exactly.
99% of the time. Drugs and booze.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Not soap at a convenience store. They're going in there buying, excuse me, can I have some soap? I'd be like, how do you make drugs out of soap? I'd want to know, because there's no way you're using this to wash with.
And Tyra could earn money if she was homeless in a much easier way than most homeless men.
Oh, please.
I'd throw her a few bucks, get that fat ass in the back of my caddy.
She'd be from homeless to where she is now in a matter of a week.
Yep.
Just selling that. Sell that
All right. Thank you, Ryan.
All right, have a good one.
We're trying to find the audio from that episode because it is terrific. So, Giuliani, you say no way. Obama,
I say no way. Same reason Obama.
Obama, you've already said no way.
Same reason Hillary.
Hillary already said no way.
Yep.
So who's going to be the next president of the United States of America, according to Anthony Cumia?
I don't think they want a Itralian in there either. You know? I don't think they want Giuliani, President Giuliani.
Well, what about Edwards? I mean, he's just going about it the right way.
Edwards
is saying how he's going to raise taxes.
Douchebag. This guy, you know something? You know something,
It's wide open right now, so what does he do to wreck it? He goes, well, I'll raise taxes.
He says he's going to raise taxes on the rich, which is just the way to cater and pander to the lower and lower middle class. I don't see that working out for him, to tell you the truth.
Last candidates that really were admitting they were going to raise taxes were Moynihan and Ferrara. And they did well against Reagan. 49 states to 1. They lost.
What was the one state again?
It wasn't even his home state. I don't know. They got such a whipping. I could have won one state.
Yeah.
There's one state that might have voted for me alone.
Jimmy Norton.
One state. It had to be like Rhode Island.
Yeah, something
I would
small.
guess.
It wasn't California.
A ridiculous state.
Just one of those states that shouldn't even be a state.
It's
sorry, Providence. I know we're broadcasting in Providence today, but look how silly your state is. It's tiny.
I don't know. I think it's too wide open right now. They got to whittle these guys down. Maybe some other guy will throw his hat in, as they say.
Ooh.
Throw his hat in. But I don't know. I don't think it'll be Giuliani, though. Good luck.
All right. Getting back to the...
Bring up his health.
Who cares? It's just the President of the United States. We got Tyra audio. Tyra reacts very emotionally to her experience so far as a homeless person. This is the clip we're talking about.
When I was walking through the streets, I wasn't just seeing homeless people anymore. I was seeing stories. And that all of these people have a story as to why they got there. And it was hard for me sitting there doing the panhandling and being ignored like that, because I'm that person that ignores those people that are asking for money.
This was just a glimpse of what homeless people have to go through every day. I was heartbroken.
It'd be nice if you guys could just leave for a second. Just give me a little time. Let me just go.
I was about to lose it because I was like, how can we be so blind to these people who live like this every day?
She is such a load of crap. She's a lying sack of C. She is the worst. What is she doing now?
She's the worst actress out there.
Yeah, she's
really
acting badly.
At least we'll openly admit we do horrific things to get our names out there and get ratings up. Absolutely. But she does it under the guise that she's actually helping people. She's just doing this crap to get ratings up and make believe she cares. I bet you she hasn't even paid attention to the homeless since she did this show.
Is there any way to find out what she's done for the homeless since this show? She was so affected by it that she's crying in a gas station bathroom. There's only one reason I would like to see her crying in a gas station bathroom. Some guy coming out pulling his fly up.
Two fives and a couple of singles on the bathroom floor.
Just
turn off the cameras.
I need a moment. Yeah, you need a moment.
Kiss my fat ass.
All right, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I guess we hit a nerve there. We better move on.
You use your tongue prettier than a $20 whore.
Kiss my
ass. So she's so taken by this and upset that it must have changed her life. That's if you were a real person that upset about something, that's life-changing upset. That's being upset to the point where you're now going to change your life and do something about this. What has she done? She gets so upset about every cause on her show to the point where she's weeping. And what does she do about it? Next show, Penny Party!
Penny Party!
Woo!
The Negro.
What? Oh, that was the
Penny Party.
I was trying to do the panty party again. Yeah, you would think she would quit her TV show at this point because she's got more important things to do.
She got in trouble out on the streets.
Yeah?
Oh, help me! Help me! Help me!
Yeah, and then the camera crew jumped in.
Yeah.
Oh, God, she's such a bad actress, too. I was so upset.
Well, here we go. Tyra, why not? We got two quick clips.
Why not?
Tyra's feet hurt. Then she finds food in a dumpster.
Good for her.
My feet started to hurt like they have never hurt before.
This is a broad that wears high heels on a runway.
On the catwalk.
And she wants us to believe that her feet hurt from being on the streets for a couple hours?
For a couple of hours is what it was.
Are you kidding me?
It was a couple of hours. I didn't even think it got to nighttime.
Right.
It really didn't. She was laying down, she was making believe she was asleep, and it was still light out. She didn't commit to the darkness.
My feet started to hurt like they have never hurt before. And I only had a few cookies to eat that day, so I was feeling really physically and emotionally weak.
Yeah, no kidding, because you need burgers and hot dogs for breakfast.
Figures old Piggo had some cookies.
Cookies, yeah. Let's have some celery stalk, you pig.
How about some...
my fat
Oh. They're probably big cookies, too, like the type that you get when you check into the... what are those hotels that give you a cookie when you check in?
Oh.
A nice warm cookie. I don't know.
The big cookie. Thank God I was able to live like a camel does off his humps, off of my big fat ass.
While we're walking, we passed a trash bin full of food. And at that moment, I knew that if I was truly homeless, I would have eaten that food out of that bin.
I would have. Yeah.
I almost did.
I
almost did it.
What the hell is she talking about? If I was homeless and I was hungry, I'd probably eat that. That's true.
Look, guys, I came close, I tell you.
If you were really homeless and really hungry, you would have resorted to prostitution, you'd have made yourself some money, and you'd have been able to buy some food.
You would have been eating some fine
steak. And hopefully a pimp would have punched out your front teeth.
Right. False teeth because you got mouthy. You tried to yell panty party, and some Haitian just knocked your teeth out.
Kiss my fat ass.
Tried to spend a few dollars buying some cookies. Didn't hand it all over to her man.
Those big black and white cookies.
Oh, yeah. Just like her.
I knew that if I was truly homeless, I would have eaten that food out of that bin. That would have been my lunch, maybe my dinner, maybe my breakfast, too.
It's lunchtime. And
all three meals? What about snacks?
We should be a safe haven for people to just dig and get all kinds of food out right now.
This?
Yes, this.
All right,
and she's talking with a real homeless person that wasn't even homeless anymore.
What?
She was talking to the homeless person that wasn't homeless anymore.
Why?
Because she had gotten out of being homeless. She moved in with some family, so she wasn't even walking around with a real homeless person that whole time.
No, why? Because it was too scary to actually do it with a real homeless person.
Why do that?
They might have some kind of disease or something.
Yep.
Keep it safe.
It's got to be safe. But
Keep it safe and make sure those ratings go up, right, Tyra?
Oh.
Right? We know what you're about.
I love this woman.
We do the same thing, but we openly admit what it's all about. That's the difference.
Oh, did Jimmy say Moynihan?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say, oh, my God.
Walter.
Walter Mondale. I apologize. Yeah. Moynihan. I'm Patrick Moynihan, different guy. My fault.
All right. Finally, then we'll move on here.
Kennedy Light was Patrick Moynihan. Not much light. He was just like him. Big rummy. Big drunk. Where's he? Is he dead?
I don't know. I don't follow politics.
It was funny how it just got mean and sidetracked for no reason. Here's a big rummy. Just said drunk.
Him.
Is he dead?
This last clip is worth...
Is he dead?
This last clip is worth playing because Tyra experiences what it's like. This is the one we were talking about. What's it like to sleep on the street?
Yeah.
Without actually staying overnight.
Mm-hmm.
But she knows all about it because she laid her head down for about 15 seconds, just in time for the cameraman to get a nice little angle there.
Mm-hmm.
Danielle said that around this time we should lay down and make our bed. So I would go to bed and then
stay awake and watch.
You would stay awake and watch, like to protect me.
Yeah.
And then we switched turns. And I knew I wasn't going to spend the night there, but I wanted to feel the terror of actually laying on the hard cement out in the open and exposed and calling it my bed.
For your, like, your face.
Okay, to cover the face?
Yeah.
Oh, a face cover to protect yourself so they don't know if it's like a woman sitting there. Wow. Now it's Danielle's turn to rest and for us to switch places. I was Danielle's keeper. I was her watch. I was her only safety. I understood at that moment that there's no way to really truly comprehend this. The homeless live like this every single day. But you know what? It's not a living. It's surviving.
Yeah.
It's just existing.
Yeah.
No panty parties for the homeless.
No.
There's panty parties, but it's usually followed up by a police report and a rape kit.
Oh, she's so self-important.
Every day.
Did
you hear the way she said that?
Yeah.
They go through this every day.
Yeah.
With their fake acting.
Yeah.
You're not an actress. You're not pulling this off, Tyra. You're not pulling it off. No one's buying this except that audience full of rubes that you got sitting there. What kind of gas do they pump into that studio to get those people so revved up?
Wow, this one says, it's quite funny that anyone in radio would have anything to say about Tyra. They are in radio for a reason. It's because their voice is better than their face.
Ah.
We've never claimed to be beautiful. Stacy, you dope.
Shock jock.
Although I did claim to be beautiful. That's right.
You could have been a model.
I could have been a model.
I heard that somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was from you.
Anyway, Us Weekly, I guess they have a comment section, and the listeners have pretty much taken over that as well today.
Yeah, my favorite is the post from Benjamin Frankus. And says she's fat, but she's no Frederica Bimmel. Frederica Bimmel. You're about a size 14.
Read the one under that. That's nice and brutal.
Connor Peterson says she brought this on herself, much like my mother and I brought on the stuff that happened to us. Glub, glub. Our listeners are amongst the most despicable, vile, ruthless bastards on the face of this fine earth.
Oh, boy. Oh.
These radio guys need to leave Tyra Banks alone. They're using the Jimmy Norton tack.
Exclamation point.
Leave her alone. I like the fact that Tyra points out you don't have to starve yourself to be sexy. She shows a lot of confidence, and it shows. She'd never had a stick figure, thin figure. And when she's was done with high fashion shows, the seamstresses used to call her fat because she wasn't a size 2.
Oh,
give me a break. You know what else is annoying the hell out of me? Ooh, this whole thing they're doing where Europe has kind of banned these anorexic models, and they're trying to have them banned in the United States. And some magazines aren't carrying pictures of these models that are pretty much anorexic. You see their shoulder blades and clavicles are popping out, and they were anorexic. That's all well and fine because they say it's an unhealthy lifestyle. And what they're doing is showing children, of course, protect the children, that they should look like this, and it's not healthy. How about the fat models? And fat people in general that are photographed.
Yep.
That is a more unhealthy. How many do people die more from anorexia in this country or obesity?
It's got to be obesity.
It is so effing obesity.
So what are they?
It's a drop in the bucket, the people that die from anorexia. How about, but if you said, we don't want fat models in our magazine, you'd have the fat brigade parading up to a McDonald's because it's convenient. Stampeding. Running in front of some Spaniards. Or behind them. Oh, damn it. Running of the bulls would be silly if the people chased the bulls.
It's
I'm an ass.
It's time to ban the Dove ads.
Yeah, the Dove ads
with the chubby girls in their underwear.
Chubby girls.
That's okay, but anorexia.
If you
make a
said,
great point, actually,
we don't want anorexia on the runway, but also we don't want fat women parading around. You'd get the fat brigade. They would come out and just start saying, "Why are you saying this is you're being prejudiced against fat people in this day and age?" And it's the same thing. It's because it's an unhealthy lifestyle. Yep. But the fatties just get away with it.
Heart attacks, all the health risks.
Oh, my God. High blood pressure, diabetes, everything. Just keep lopping legs off.
Hunting accidents. Being mistaken for wild game.
The old oopsie.
Whoops.
Well, they're running entire clips like crazy because it's a big story as far as the Opie and Anthony show goes today because that sign is making its rounds. Tyra freaks out because top model contestant isn't taking being voted off seriously.
Ooh.
Sam is saying this is a good clip.
Do you know that all of America is rooting for you? Do you know that? And then you come in here and you treat this like a joke? You come in here and look at that and say, I can't read that. You read 10 times better than half of those girls over there.
You did.
And you come in here with a defeatist attitude. I don't have a bad attitude. Maybe I am angry inside. I've been through stuff, so I'm angry. Yes. But this is not, be quiet. But everybody, be quiet. That's what is wrong with you. But you're not. Stop it!
Dramatic music.
I have never in my life yelled at a girl like this. When my mother yelled at this, it's because she loved me. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this. You go to bed at night, you lay there, and you take responsibility for yourself. Because nobody's going to take responsibility for you.
Oh, what a shame.
You roll in your eyes and you act like this because you've heard it all before. You've heard it all before. You don't know where the hell I come from. You have no idea what I've been through. But I'm not a victim. I grow from it and I learn. Take responsibility for yourself.
Oh, boy.
I know what she's been through. The candy aisle. El Fatorino.
Oh, she's so self-important, making everything about herself.
You don't know what I've been through. Yeah, how did it turn to her again? She's yelling at this girl.
Probably been through a cake a few times.
You know what I've been through.
Right. Well, you know what we all need here.
Penny party?
Gotta calm everyone down, make everyone happy again.
Sing it, Steve. Don't worry, be gay.
When the closet's flung open and your team's standing in it.
Don't worry.
And we'll be back with the Opie and Anthony show.
That's terrible. I'm sorry. Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A Uncut and Live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
It's the Opie and Anthony show. The virus is spreading. Get infected. Opie and Anthony!
The people got to be awake by now so we can rock out a little bit, right? It's the Opie and Anthony show. The O&A virus spreading across America. Before we move on to other things America is talking about today, one more final thing from Tyra.
Yeah, stupid Tyra. I guess this is from her blog. She talks about what it's really like to be in prison. Apparently she was imprisoned. Did she commit a crime? No, of course. It was another one of her stupid show things. Whenever people do these prison shows, too, and people have done them all.
Diane Sawyer did it once.
Like, stop.
And others, yeah.
There's no real way for a celebrity to go into prison and get the prison experience. You could take a tour of a prison. You could kind of, do it that way. But you know you're leaving, first of all. You know that you're protected. You're not going to get shanked. So you're not getting the prison experience. You leave anytime you want. And Tyra, I'm sure it was even more innocent. But she talks about it like she was locked up. I did an episode about being locked up. I actually went behind bars at the California Institution for Women to understand why more women were being incarcerated than ever before. Maybe they're committing more crimes. And she has to say things like, the place looked like a college campus, and I had to keep reminding myself that by no means was it a university. There were murderers housed there. And then, as if we didn't know, this place was no joke.
What?
Really? I thought prison was a joke. Then there's a whole paragraph on how everything there smelled. She says, I couldn't tell by watching the show. You couldn't tell. But the smell at the prison was not pleasant at all. Didn't smell like a fine perfume.
Does she know anything about smell?
Smell, probably not.
For the people in prison, they don't even smell that anymore.
For most people are used to some kind of bad smells. I bet she hasn't smelled anything bad ever.
No.
Except when she sits down on the bowl, perhaps, after eating.
After a nice buffet.
Watches her own dailies. The nonsense she's been doing.
Stinks. She was in prison, and then gives a little message. If you're thinking of doing something illegal, don't. Thanks. Stop and think. These women were just like you. They weren't born convicts. They all had a choice. They chose to break the law. And that choice hurt them, somebody else, and now they're paying for their crimes. But the thing that she says, I say it once, I'll say it again. Prison is no joke. It's a living hell, and it's a hell that I pray you never have to experience. Love, Tyra. So what she's doing here is helping us.
If she wants to get...
I was ready to just go out and rob a bank.
If she wants to get the prison experience, she should have one of these in prison.
Panty party!
Yeah! Panty party.
Oh, yeah.
In the laundry room.
Oh, yeah.
With brooms.
Anyway, so a lot of attention today. Steve, opieandanthony.com, got all the articles and
all the links to...
Any new ones since we last talked to you?
What we have up so far is Best Week Ever, Us, Perez, and Defamer. That's
very good.
Quickly, also, we have some statistics that were culled by our own Travis.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be accurate.
I have no idea. Obesity and anorexia.
Yeah.
We're talking about how they want to ban anorexia from models from the runways because it's influencing young girls to try to imitate this body style, which is dangerous to their health. Meanwhile, fat women can be paraded around and made heroes and say, I look good. I know, I'm this big, but it's sexy. And no one ever calls them out on it because they, as Jim said, will stampede you. Stampede of fat women. But here's some of the, I hope, facts that were gathered by our own Travis. Obesity contributes to, and I guess this is just obesity, not just pleasantly plump or other problems that give you heart problems or stroke or something like that. Obesity contributes to 300,000 deaths a year. Directly contributed.
Wow. In the U.S.?
Attributed to, yeah.
Or worldwide?
U.S.
U.S.
Because I would gather that no one else has anorexia around the world.
Obesity.
No, I mean, for the statistic on anorexia to be in line with the obese one, I've never heard of another country that has anorexia.
Africa.
To tell you the truth. Yeah, unintentional, involuntary anorexia. 300,000 deaths. I guess that would be diabetes, heart attacks, things that obese people get. Anorexia, 1,000. 1,000 deaths a year from anorexia. 300,000 from obesity. So I really think banning fat people from the eyes of children. How about parents that are fat? How about they have their children taken away because they're showing? I think the parents are more influential than a model on a runway.
And they fatten the kids up. They never make kids. They never tell kids to make yourself throw up, lose the weight. They fatten kids up though. They contribute to the obesity.
Yeah.
And we don't care what type of.
Hey, I don't care.
I don't care. But when you're trying to ban anorexic models, the real problem is obesity in this country.
Yeah. Anorexia.
Media is just so screwed up. And no one calls them out on this
They
stuff.
take all the easy things, the easy targets. Now the anorexic models, they won't bash the anorexics, people with anorexia. They'll bash the fashion industry for using people with anorexia to model their clothing. Or that anorexia look. I'm sure these are models that, they act like models. They throw up, they chew on lettuce and spit it out. That's their nutrition for the day. But, according to our own Travis, 300,000 deaths from obesity, 8,000 from anorexia.
Carlin's bit on anorexia is just...
That's what I was thinking,
poetic and brutal.
Yeah.
Can't say it on regular radio, but
so nice and
brutality.
honest.
Yeah, look it up online there. Hey, Super Bowl, it's going away. Couple things to mop up as far as the Super Bowl goes. Most watched Super Bowl ever.
Yeah, was it?
I believe
was
so,
it?
Yeah.
93 million people.
93 million people.
Why is that?
More people being born every year, so those stats are silly to begin with. But
also, I think because people want to see some different teams. Like, people got sick of the Cowboys and, like, the Steelers. Like, it was cool to see the Colts, who you really rarely see, and then, the Chicago's a huge market, so.
That's true, okay.
If they only had a quarterback. Oh, my God.
If only you didn't pick him to win.
True. The sports curses.
I think that's better than any... they could have put anybody in as quarterback. If you would have picked the Colts to win, the Bears would have won.
That's right.
Rick Allen could have done a better job than that idiot did. Stupid fumbler.
Yeah.
Thrower.
2.5 million more viewers than last year's Super Bowl matchup when the Steelers and the Seahawks went at it. But there's a lot of controversy today. There's two things with a lot of controversy as far as the Super Bowl goes. The first is the Snickers spot.
Yeah.
What's controversial about it?
Oh, people are angry.
Do you remember the spot, Anthony? It was like two mechanics. One guy has a Snickers bar, and their hands are dirty, so they can't really pass it off to the other guy. And it's something you want.
Sharing it, yeah.
And it's something you want so bad that you're willing to take a bite as it's in another man's mouth.
So, one guy had half of it in his mouth, and the other guy went up and grabbed the other half, and it looked like they were kissing. And when they bit the candy bar in half and separated, it looked like they had just kissed. They started doing things to prove their manliness, like ripping out their own chest hair and doing things that kind of made them look more manly. Wow. Who's mad? Who do you think would get mad at something like that?
I'm going to guess it's either a gay group who says that you shouldn't portray it as a shameful act, or... Oh, it is them. Okay.
Yeah. Give it right to you. Who else? Who was your second choice?
Parents Television Council, or one of those disgusting organizations, because they might have been saying something like that implied some type of homosexuality.
Yeah.
Bad.
Well, here's the story. Yeah, so they're ripping out chest hair and stuff, saying, "See, we're real men. See, that was just a mistake." Blah blah blah. It was kind of funny. One of the funnier spots, I guess.
Yeah. Not everyone kissing up to those Super Bowl ads, especially this one. Snickers parent company Mars pulled the plug on its ad showing two men eating a candy bar and ending up in a lip lock. The maker came into criticism that the ads are anti-gay because after the kiss, the men react in violent disgust. The company's expressing regret for the ads and promises to never air them again.
Oh, God. They folded.
Can I tell the gay people something? Can I tell the gay community something here? When straight men think about kissing another straight man, it is disgusting to us. It is repulsive, and as I said earlier, very funny. But it's something that we do have this... She said it was a violent reaction of disgust and stuff. Yeah, that's how we react.
That's a natural reaction.
Straight men, like if we were ever put in that situation, that's how we react. Sorry. It's not a hatred to the gay men who enjoy doing this. It's our own feelings of disgust over that act being taken by two straight men.
And over the years, we've had gay guys on our show doing horrific things.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Gay Marco? I'm just thinking about this the other day. Can we air this on XM, by the way?
XM, yeah.
We can't air it on regular radio anymore because the rules have changed.
We did that on regular radio.
For the Britney Spears tickets?
The old days.
The Peach, right? Yeah. Yeah, we had a gay guy. He had to do something with a girl to get Britney Spears tickets that he would never do with a girl, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
And he was so disgusted, just like, straight men were.
Mm-hmm.
If they were to do what this Snickers commercial showed. He was disgusted going, ew, that's gross. Just proving your point that it works both ways here, Anthony.
Yeah, the gay community has to realize that straight men find the thought of having any kind of sexual encounter, no matter how innocent, with another man, it grosses us out as much as it does you, having sex with a woman or having some kind of a relationship like that sexually with a woman.
My problem is
more so.
Mars just folded. It's like
they fold.
You understand, like your product. It's not a bad product, but it's like it's all sugar. How about the next commercial they have, so they don't offend anybody? Is just a guy like who's got diabetes and both of his feet have been removed and he's eating a Snickers and it says not going anywhere for a while.
By the way, Jimmy, I got to help you out a little bit. They weren't
in the slogan.
They were sort of bothered with the Snickers commercial, but it was okay to them. They're like, this. But this is the real problem. The website said you ain't seen nothing yet.
It's going to get sexy. It's not a Snickers next time?
Yeah. They took issue with the now down Snickers sites showing the reaction of 3 Bears and 2 Colts players who had watched the ad. Here's the latest thing. You get a commercial like this. We did the same thing with some of our commercials for our radio show. You got the actual commercial that airs on TV. Then you go to the website and you see some alternate endings and stuff.
Yep.
And one of these things you could have seen on the website, but they took it down because they got scared, was the reactions of 3 Bears and 2 Colts players who had watched the ad.
What was it?
Right? Of course.
Of course it's going to be. Why can't they understand? Why can't you gay guys understand? It just doesn't float our boat. It makes us laugh in some circumstances. It's funny. It's good. The more graphic it gets, by the way, and the more the more sexual it gets, the funnier it gets. Gay sex. Sorry, it just is.
Yeah, we talked about that.
And the romantic part of it, like you could watch footage of 2 gay guys having sex and laugh. As a group of guys, that's what was happening yesterday. And the office, we brought it up earlier in the show. What can I tell you? Listen to the replay later. It's funny. But when it gets romantic and there's hugging and kissing and Brokeback Mountain type stuff going on, we kind of recoil and go like, oh, God, no, don't kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, that's how it is. And you're not going to change that by complaining to a candy company about its commercials.
Well, they also had a problem with the 3 alternative endings to the spot. Let's see.
With one in a row with a poodle and some broth.
Alternative ending.
Oh, okay. As far as the Bears and the Colts players go.
Getting hot talking about this. Let me take my coat off.
This was the reaction. One of the players after seeing the commercial, this is the version that was online, said, "That ain't right." And a second made a face twisted with disgust.
Of course.
What do they think?
And then, of course, these guys are role models for kids, and they're telling America's kids that 2 guys kissing ain't right.
Well, it's just to us.
One of the alternative endings had a 3rd guy approaching after the close encounter. Brushing his hair from his eyes, he asked, "Is there room for 3 on this love boat?"
See, that's inclusive.
In another, instead of pulling out chest hair after the kiss, they drink motor oil and antifreeze.
That's funny.
But
children might drink
But they got scared and they got rid of all this. This is stuff you could have checked out on the website yesterday morning.
And can I add to what you said? Because you made a good point. You didn't stress it hard enough. You said that this doesn't float our boats. Not only does it not float our boats, it certainly doesn't make us want to take our boats and drive them into the mud.
See, and this is the group that had a problem. The next one might be worse, they say. After the kiss, one picks up a wrench and attacks the other. This wasn't one of the alternate endings, by the way. This is in their sick imaginations. Then the second slams the hood of the car of the head of the other. Yes, the appropriate reaction to a guy kissing you is to beat the crap out of the guy who kissed you. Oh. Maybe Snickers should rename the ad Matthew Shepard.
Oh, my God.
That's taking
name it after a guy that was just murdered because he was gay. This has nothing to do with there's different levels of things. Why does it have to always be just this or this? It's either you find it wonderful, you smile, you like they expect men to sit there, straight men, to sit there, watch that commercial and smile and go, that's nice. And then have the guys kiss and share and share their Snickers bar and have no problem with it, and then everybody just to go, yeah. Or they're killing gay people. There's nothing in between. There's no like physical, psychological reaction that a normal heterosexual guy would have, which is, because you just think about it and it's
Yeah.
That's why we're not gay. The reason you're gay, that's why we're not gay. It's easy.
I love
See how you're gay.
Everything.
The thing that repulses you about women, we love it. We love it. And you're disgusted by it. That's how we feel about you guys when you two get together.
And you guys like honey spiders.
We're disgusted by it. It doesn't mean that the next step is to take a wrench and start bashing your brains in, or beat you and leave you dead on the side of a road in Wyoming. It doesn't lead to that. It's a natural reaction to be disgusted by that as a straight man.
And calm down, or I'm going to have to make you happy again.
Please don't.
How great would it be if they did name the ad Matthew Shepard just to show them who's boss?
That'd show them.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
Let's say hi to John.
Packed with peanuts and broken bones.
Let's say hi to John in New England. Oh, my God.
Hey, no. Those, I'm sorry, that manipulative nonsense.
It is manipulative.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's silly.
All right, we got a gay guy in the line. This is very rare for the Opie.
What are you doing tonight?
Steve C., where are you?
No. Steve C. What's that?
Hello? Yes, I'm calling from the other room. I mean, I'm calling from Jersey.
Try to disguise his voice. Yeah, I am a gay man, and I am not.
Hey, John?
Hey,
I have something to tell you. Yes, my name is Peter. Travis, I'll be with you in a second. I was just...
John, what's up?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nothing much. First of all, it's Nebraska.
Okay.
And, second of all, I don't see that big deal of...
Wasn't it Wyoming?
I think Wyoming. Matthew Shepard?
No, he's from Nebraska. I said New England because,
Oh, and he is Nebraska.
All right.
Okay.
Could be New England.
Yeah, I don't...
No, New England's not.
I thought we were in quadrants, just northeast.
All right. North.
I'm from southwest.
All right, what's up?
New England's like an area. It's like the Golden State.
They like to group themselves together, those 3 states up there, 3 or 4 states sometimes. Go ahead, John,
All right,
from
John.
Nebraska.
Yeah, I don't see what the big deal is, why everyone's making such a big deal of it. I'm a gay gentleman, and I don't care. I think it's funny. It's like everyone needs to loosen up.
Yeah. Oh, you thought the spot was funny?
Loosen up. That's your first step.
I'd imagine you're pretty loose at this point.
And there was no hateful intent. You know what it was about? Just guys because the guys were reacting like idiots. It's not like they were having a really rational, angry reaction. They were just being dopes.
All right.
Yeah, I've been listening to you guys for 3 years, and I think all your gay stuff's pretty funny.
Do you understand the fact that straight men find gay guys being romantic with each other, like it puts us off?
Yeah.
It just does. But that doesn't lead to, break out the baseball bats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for understanding.
Personal is to just keep everything to the bedroom, not worry about it.
Yeah. It's sexy. Yeah.
John, are you a power bottom?
Of course.
Power.
Let me ask you a question.
Power.
Are you a sloppy party bottom?
No.
All right.
I'm also one of those people who like to dress up in the mascot costumes, you know?
Are you?
Yeah.
What's that about?
Furries.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun, you know? It's like you get to pretend you're something that you're not. Like you get to pretend you're a lion.
Like the pride of Dad's eye.
All right, thank you, John. We got to let you go because Billy from Union is very mad. Billy, what's up?
What's up, guys? I agree with John completely. It's really stupid that our community is getting mad about something like this. I consider us to be somewhat enlightened, and I think that we have a pretty good sense of humor. And let's face it, the Super Bowl is not really geared towards the gay viewers. It's like the playing on an ad of like 2 women kissing during the Tony Awards. Why, why are people getting mad about this?
Why do people get mad? They don't get upset about girls kissing, but get upset about guys kissing, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is,
I think he's sorry. I was half listening and reading.
Completely agreeing with us.
Are you agreeing with us?
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh,
okay.
Thought I was going to have to yell.
Super Bowl. Guys are gonna get grossed out by it.
Right.
It's a football game. Give me a break. It was a funny ad.
He's saying don't gear like 2 guys kissing like they're. Of course, he's like that's like watching 2 women kiss during the Tonys. It was like he's just saying that's a gay show. And,
You're right.
Honestly, I thought it was kind of hacky because that bit's been done so many times. Planes, Trains, Automobiles, with John Candy and Steve Martin when he realizes that his hand's not under a pillow or something.
2 pillows aren't pillows.
And then they jump up and have to, you see the big game?
Yeah, that is really hack.
I mean, that bit's been done a million times, but...
Yeah.
All right, Billy, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Bill.
Steve, have you come in as an expert?
No,
Did you like the Snickers ad?
No. No, I just love sitting in the other room talking to Roland about some show stuff, and then all of a sudden I just turn up the speaker a little bit and hear, oh, I'm gay again.
And then you realize it's just a voice in your head.
Yes, there's no speaker there.
Why don't you ask Roland
Roland's not there.
why we didn't get Catherine McPhee?
I did.
And what did he say?
He kissed me.
She wasn't. Yes, it was a long makeout session.
See, that was our out.
Hey, can I ask?
See.
We should have got one of those gay guys. I'd love to talk to a guy from the group who said that about Matthew Shepard. Like, dude, how do you justify that?
Yeah,
We tried, actually.
That's
Yeah, the guys are
exploiting. That's exploiting Matthew Shepard 8,000 times worse than the commercial ever even did, and it wasn't even intended to offend. But to then bring up his name like as the martyr, and you're going to now use his name, that's awful. That guy should be anything you do to him, he'd enjoy. So,
is Howard off today? Because people are listening to us that usually don't listen. I just want to
know.
It's the
Just
Opie and
say
Anthony.
probably.
Probably?
Yeah.
Or maybe he's boring. Maybe he's just doing more sex talk.
I was laughing because I saw you ready to go to break.
Oh.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony virus.
So what's going on with Diane Sawyer today? By the way, this is the Opie and Anthony Show.
She's over in Syria. She's in Damascus doing this week-long thing with the president of Syria. And first of all, his chin is unbearably tiny, but I was watching him interviewed the last few days, just glancing at the TV, and I said this yesterday, I'm so easily led. Like, he's laughing and having fun, and he's winning me over. I'm such an ass.
Now you like him.
They're
cooking things together.
Yeah, they're doing a cooking-eating segment.
What a genius PR move
With
this
the
is
president
by
of
Syria.
Syria.
They're
Yeah,
radical, man.
it's
Syria
like one
does
of
not
the axis of evil or something, you know.
They're naughty.
And he's dressed all in nice Western attire. He's in a suit. And, looking like a real human being. And America watches and says, hey, look at that guy. He don't seem so bad.
It's smart PR on his part.
Laughing with Diane Sawyer, and his wife is fantastic. She's really solid.
Yeah?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I think they're all supposed to be covered up. Not this one, running around in a pantsuit.
I don't know what the protocol is over there. I don't know much about Syria.
I remember we landed in Kuwait to go to Iraq, and Colin said that they were all wearing pantsuits like Mary Tyler Moore. Oh, it was funny, man.
Pantsuit. Oh, just throw your hat in the air. Throw your head in the air. Savages.
Yeah.
We're gonna wreck it after all.
Hopefully this will be the last Super Bowl story until next year. The last time CBS televised the Super Bowl, it turned over the halftime show to corporate sibling MTV, which presented the wardrobe malfunction that bared one of Janet Jackson's breasts to the world, and ignited a reaction that led to the with the fines and stuff, of course.
Yep.
Yes. So 3 years later, what does CBS do? It presents a halftime show in which Prince and his guitar combine for a rude-looking shadow show.
Yeah.
Are they reaching here?
They are totally reaching.
Prince put on a great show despite conditions that made Purple Rain an all-too-appropriate song choice.
Because it was
raining, but it wasn't purple.
It was still just regular water.
I think he just wung it up there. I don't really think he had anything planned and just decided to play guitar for everybody.
He made the crowd happy.
Well, this is
like some of his hits.
This is the problem that some people are trying to make a big deal. During that number, though, a billowing sheet of fabric was raised above him and lit from behind with spotlights so that his shadow loomed very large.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, so did a devilish appendage at the bottom of the body of Prince's custom-made guitar.
Yeah.
The guitar looked like a you-know-what. Yeah, sure. Part of Prince's personal, all right, whatever. So it just goes on. Yeah, all right. It was a silhouette that some are perceiving as his, very, very large and devilish.
Phallic symbol.
Yes.
What a guitar, just by its very nature, if you are playing it and silhouetted, you don't play it with like a harmonica. It's not like it looks like a guitar's through his head. It's going to look like that, isn't it? I mean, you play it, your guitar slung down a little low.
I think he did it on purpose, and he knew exactly what it was going to look like as a shadow, and he didn't give a crap.
Yeah, and neither should anyone else. Is some busybodies trying to make some of this? Busybodies.
Well, it made Allison Stewart's little TV show last night.
Did it?
Yeah.
Why didn't she call us for comment?
I don't know. She was filling in for Keith Olbermann, who
we're ever being called back.
Who I enjoy. But here's Allison Stewart last night talking about this.
So did Prince get away with something here? The cheeky
Absolutely.
devil?
Absolutely. He pulled out the guitar formerly known as Phallus, and he did a Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, by the way, this is Michael Musto.
Is this guy...
one of the talking heads, one of the, quote, experts they brought in to discuss the halftime show with Prince. And
is he that big square-headed guy
with the big, dark, rimmed glasses?
He's like, whenever they need a gay guy, they get him.
Yeah.
Michael Musto?
Yeah.
Musto. You know him if you
I saw him riding his bicycle around town. Every so often you see him riding his bicycle.
Don't go to break. That was just
that was a good one, though. That was a good one.
Hey, who swallowed that? Michael must have.
So did Prince get away with something here? The cheeky
Absolutely.
devil?
Absolutely. He pulled out the guitar formerly known as Phallus, and he did a Daniel Radcliffe. I mean, that was the biggest thing I've seen since Kevin showed his bacon in the movie Wild Things.
Could this guy throw in any more crap? That's a picture of him there, Jimmy, if you want to
since Kevin showed his bacon?
Yeah, this is...
he did a Daniel Radcliffe. Hey, Kevin showed his bacon. Yeah, the audition formerly known as Phallus. Any other jokes I could think of? Oh, shut up already.
It's like Al Franken, this little fruit.
Yeah.
Kevin showed his bacon. I wish it was Brian Cox he was talking about.
So what's a Brian?
Phallus, and he did a Daniel Radcliffe. I mean, that was the biggest thing I've seen since Kevin showed his bacon in the movie Wild Things. It almost poked my eyes out, and I was sitting at home watching on TV.
I was at a friend's house, lots of kids in the room.
What?
Oh.
Why is he
She was at a friend's house.
Is it possible for it to poke your eye out if you're watching on TV?
At home?
No.
Very rare occasion.
But he said it almost happened even though he was at home watching it.
Oh.
I would like
it wasn't
further.
It wasn't even in 3D where he was pushing it toward the screen. It was behind a sheet.
Right.
Oh. Well, the sheet hit the fan.
He's awful.
Oh, at home watching on TV.
It's
I
puns.
have to tell you, I was at a friend's house, lots of kids in the room, me, about 10 boys ages 9 to 13, right in that hormone time. Couldn't stop laughing, every one of them.
They turned them all gay, I'm pretty sure.
Why make it into a gay thing, you idiot?
It was wishful thinking on his part.
Of course.
Believe me. And what's she doing hanging out with a bunch of kids?
Yeah, no kidding. So, kids are laughing at that. So?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Me and Mike, I was at Michael Devlin's watching the game. It was nice.
It's like that's like potty humor to little kids.
It is.
It's like whatever, and then they move on and go play their video games.
That's a prime example too of the Janet Jackson thing. Like a room full of kids would be laughing at that. It wasn't one of those big moments where it's going to destroy humanity. Jeez, just relax, everybody. It's so tense.
The Janet Jackson, we've said it a million times. Most people didn't even know what they saw. It happened so freaking fast. We only realized what we saw when they slowed it way down on the news over and over and over again. The news was the real problem.
And that is something that is, and they did it under the guise of we have to protect our children through the family. You know, this is a family thing.
We got to show you what CBS did, so they slow it down. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
If they just let that moment go by, no one would have cared.
Meanwhile, you know, we watched Flaming Towers fall down 8,000 times for all of your children to enjoy, to their horror. But, you know, a little boobage with a pasty type thing on it was going to destroy the earth. And now someone's trying to make trouble with this.
Yeah.
With a silhouette of a guitar behind a sheet.
Yeah.
We're just done.
Stupid.
We're doomed as a nation if we continue on this path.
And finally, this is just another great story. Just a great story. Has this ever happened before? I'll play the news story really fast.
I got to hear it first. I was just going to randomly guess at things.
All right, go ahead, guess.
No, it hasn't.
I would say no, too.
Okay.
Orlando police have arrested a Texas astronaut, saying she tried to kidnap another NASA employee. Orlando police say Lisa Marie Nowak drove from Texas to Orlando
Mars
to confront Colleen Shipman about a relationship with a fellow astronaut. Both women appear to be involved with the same man. Orlando police say Nowak waited at the airport for Shipman to arrive and then attacked her with pepper spray. Shipman slipped away and called police. Nowak faces 4 criminal charges, including attempted kidnapping and vehicle burglary with battery.
Gotta love it. This is like white trash stuff, and it's happening. It's happening with It's happening with astronauts.
Yeah.
She was also wearing diapers for the ride.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have to stop because they wear diapers during takeoff. And that's I always wonder, what does an astronaut do if he's going to go to the bathroom when you're sitting there for 8 hours on waiting? They have diapers on.
Little Depend undergarment soaks it up.
And she's
wearing space diapers. She's married, and she was freaking out that this other chick astronaut was after this other astronaut. It's like a lot of, you know what? I kind of grew up at a time where there weren't many astronauts, I guess. Like, we knew them all. You knew all the astronauts' names pretty much. The original Mercury 7, and then the Gemini, and then Apollo astronauts. A lot of them were carryovers from the Mercury and Gemini program. So it was a very, very elite club.
The best of the best.
These guys, the best of the best, right? And now we're starting to get astronauts that are a little more like regular people. and that's kind of encouraging in a weird way, because to me, it's making it like, wow, space flight is kind of getting accessible to the normal nut, where regular people are becoming astronauts. As long as you're physically fit to go up into space, you go up into space.
A mere, 30 years later, it's watered down nicely.
That's it, yeah. There it is, It's kind of nice. It's very futuristic.
But it's like even as an astronaut, when you come down to it, you're just a nutty bitch.
Yeah.
It's like you're an astronaut, you've flown in space, and when all is said and done, you put on diapers because you're a nut.
I just thought they lived the pure life,
Yeah.
But it's happening with astronauts, too.
No, it's everyone still has that image of the astronaut like they did years ago. Very clean cut, very living a very clean lifestyle. But it's encouraging. I like this. I like this story. It's telling me that there might someday be a space station, and we'll be able to go up there, and maybe not we, but future generations. Leave it for the children. Get your ass to Mars, you crazy bitch.
Well, she had pepper spray. She had a mallet. She had a BB gun, and she had
mallet.
She was gonna, and she wasn't. I don't think she was gonna kill the girl.
Tom and Jerry.
Don't these idiots like
frying pan and big scissors?
Don't these idiots play it out in their head? Like, who's ever gonna get away with this?
Well, she wanted to question her. She had a wig on too. She wanted to question her about her relationship with this guy, probably in a disguise. And she had to drive through 4 states thinking about this in diapers. And she's flown in space. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, she was in space.
43.
So she was an astronaut that actually went up.
Oh yeah, she was on the shuttle. Yeah, shuttle mission, and she was on the space station. Yeah, she's a real live astronaut.
That's cool, man.
And she's
yeah, I'm with you. I like this story.
She circled the Earth in 90 minutes, and yet she drove through 4 states in diapers and a wig to confront someone about sleeping with another guy who's flown around the Earth. It's lunacy.
Yeah.
Do you understand? There was a time when she was driving, and she would get that little chill up her back and go, thank God I don't have to stop. And that little, Louisiana, welcomes you.
Hey, this could be fun. Let's see. Patty Boy from the Bronx. The Bronx?
Yeah.
What do you got there, Patty Boy?
I'm going to sniff a line for the show, all right?
What?
I'm going to sniff a line for the show.
You're gonna wait. I don't know what you just said.
Something for the show.
I'm gonna sniff a line for the show. Is that okay?
Oh,
you're gonna sit online?
I'm gonna sniff a line.
Oh, sniff.
I'll sniff a line.
Sniff a line.
Cool.
A line of what?
Girlfriend stole my bong.
Wait. What do you have? What type of drugs do you have, sir?
What kind of drugs?
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
I don't want any. I'm asking you, what type of drugs are you going to snort a line of?
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Don't you?
Why are you doing cocaine in this day and age? Jesus Christ.
Why aren't you?
It's 20 years past. Cocaine's like Cocaine isn't even it anymore.
Everybody does cocaine.
It's all about pills.
Pot.
What?
And everybody smokes pot.
Well, pot is kind of timeless.
Yeah.
Everyone likes the weed.
Everybody does it.
You sound like you're...
Even the grandmother does it.
Yeah, I know.
Are you effed up or what?
Yeah, you sound like you're on something right now. What are you doing?
I'm fucked up. I was up all night.
Ah, boy.
Yeah.
Leave it to a guy on drugs.
Yeah.
Leave it to a guy on drugs. You've been up all night, but you're doing some kind of drugs. What are you doing? What, were you smoking weed?
I don't know. Smoking weed.
Drinking?
A little bit.
What do you do for a living?
Plumbing.
Ah, he's a plumber.
I thought he was going to say astronaut. I really did.
You ever make your own pipe out of fittings?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Listen.
Listen.
I wanted to take a bong hit for the show, right?
That's old school.
Oh, my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, she stole all my bongs.
So why is she your ex-girlfriend?
Huh?
Well, I wonder.
Why is she your ex-girlfriend?
Do you wonder? She stole all my fucking bongs.
So you can't keep cursing, although I don't personally object to it.
Oh, I find it fascinating, but...
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Why are we talking to this idiot? He's just going to get the show dumped out of. He's contributing nothing.
Patty boy.
I hope you're driving and doing a line off the dashboard as you hit
I'm not driving.
Shut up,
I'm
I was
in
kidding.
the house.
Shut up.
All right, Patty boy.
Drive your house.
This is not the way we wanted to end today, but thanks, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks for cursing.
Listen, I don't want to curse.
All right.
Stop saying listen. We're not going to.
Okay.
You have a good day.
All right, there he goes. Patty boy from the Bronx.
Listen, did you guys enjoy your breakfast?
Listen. Why?
What breakfast?
Did you go to the bathroom on it? Did you spit in it?
Break? Did you enjoy your break?
Yeah, why?
Was it good?
Yeah.
Good coffee?
Very good coffee.
All right, good.
Why is he alive?
Get out of the house.
I wanted to do something for the fucking show.
Oh.
All right, and we gotta say goodbye to Patty boy. We gotta say goodbye to you guys. If you're not joining us over at XM Satellite Radio, have yourself a great day. All right, man.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. are the most vile, despicable human beings in the country. Creeps, ankle biter.
Obviously, the strength is their ability to turn mistruth into something people would believe.
Wow, how long is this guy going to continue to babble and say nothing?
All day long. Shut up. All right, here we go.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's worse than I imagined.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
We are a bunch of dopes.
I think we're lewd.
And we're probably pushing 20 arrests because of this radio show.
Out of touch cornballs.
3 retards.
We have the effect of Tylenol PM.
Opie.
You know I could have been a model.
Anthony.
I'm gay.
James Norton.
I like yogurt.
Robert Reed.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's. I'm hungry.
Are ye?
I'm very hungry. It's the second half of the Opie and Anthony show. Still got lots to do today.
I gotta spit out me gum.
Yeah.
Show a little gum for the walkover. A walkover is just brutal. We ditched a couple of fans over there at 92.3 over at the FM station. There were a couple of fans waiting out front. And, of course, we're all bundled up. It's freezing fuck cold in New York. So I had my hood up. You did, too. Everyone did. Everyone was all covered up. And we all came walking out and walked past them. And Kenny tells me once we get here, he goes, you know those 2 fans? They didn't even realize you left. They're still standing there. I thought maybe someone would have told him, like, we're just doing a very quick walk because it's freezing.
I feel bad.
No one told them, so they're just standing there.
Usually we hang and have a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, a little chit-chat, but not today.
By the way, we'll bring back the walkover somewhere, probably...
June.
Yeah, right? Probably late March.
Yeah, when it's nice.
And people are bitching and complaining, but first, it's too cold out there, yes. And second, the bit needed to be rested. You got to rest these things from time to time.
Oh, you did not like the Mike Tyson bit? I was listening here laughing at the shit we used to get away with. Holy motherfucker. Boy, did we used to... I said, you limey twat, and...
Opie goes, you can't say twat on the radio, and I said...
Oh, yeah? Twat, 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 twat. If Papa could say pusky, I could say twat.
Unbelievable.
Like, all the shit we used to get away with.
And that's not bad. You should be able to get away with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of which, at 11 o'clock today, because we're digging up all the old stuff, Gay Marco eats pussy for Britney Spears.
That was a good one. God, was that a good one.
For Britney Spears tickets. If you've never heard this bit, it's probably one of my favorites of all time.
Gay man completely disgusted at the fact that he's got a lick snatch.
And it's appropriate today because of the Snickers commercial and how we reacted over that.
Yeah. What happened to him, Gay Marco? How come guys like that don't call him?
It's interesting you say that, Jimmy. I don't know where we're at, but I told Steve to write a promo. I want a homecoming week on the Opie and Anthony show.
Maybe he's probably in a robe.
Oh, no, really?
Oh, boy.
Well,
that's why
you're just guessing. You're just being whimsical. Okay.
Right, whimsical.
I think a promo's going to be running very soon. We're looking for all the old people.
Homo?
Not all of them, but most of them. And we want to see what they've been up to and stuff.
Old Dirty.
Old Dirty's in there. Gay Marco.
Yeah, an Old Dirty.
Who else was there besides Old Dirty?
Frenchie, but Anstey's Frenchie a lot. You got the promo yet?
Promo is almost done. We're just looking for more drops.
Even some of the people that we forgot about, but they did some massive thing for our show.
Limo Ant
would be
Psycho
good.
Mark. We only had one update with Psycho Mark.
Psycho Mark. So we're going to do like a homecoming week, and then we're going to bring these people in or have them call, and maybe other people have updates on these people. You know, it'll be fun for the old timers.
Who used to come in with Old Dirty? There was a guy OD and
the old timers.
PR,
man.
God, I used to love PR. That guy used to make me laugh.
Fucking Susie Greenberg.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
See?
Wow. All right.
So Steve's going to
remake it now.
I know her.
Steve's going to make a promo. He's going to try to get these people emailing and you know, and we'll get a hold of them and we'll get some updates and stuff. And maybe they become stars again. You never know.
Who was the hot chick that everybody wanted to bang? Rebecca. Yeah, Pink Nips.
Pink Nips. What?
You don't remember Pink Nips? She was one of the fucking like message board girls. She was really cute. I saw her years ago at a show at Rascals. I haven't seen her in 5 years.
Holy shit! This is one that when I have no.
You know who she is if you saw. I don't even know if she ever.
What
came
did
in
she
the
used to
studio.
do for the show?
I don't know if she was just a message board girl, but she was. All the listeners knew who she was. A lot of them did.
Pink. What?
Yeah. I mean, is anybody from the? Somebody can back me up from the old days.
Knife Girl.
I'm usually pretty
Jackie,
good. Yeah, get Jackie the Knife Girl. Tom from New Orleans.
Oh, wow.
That would be good. Yeah, see?
So some of the listeners would be able to help.
Jamaican Mike, of
that
course.
Fucking yeah, but his massive fucking cock.
Dan from Hoboken.
One of the instant feedbackers, yeah.
One of the original instant feedback guys.
I think he was a teacher, though. I think he was a teacher, and I think that his schedule is probably why you hear from him. Yeah, he's probably
11-year-old Gary, who's got to be 17 now. Has to be.
Probably playing for the Islanders. He doesn't win the game.
Yeah, this kid that I promised to take to the Islander game, and it never happened, and he's got to be 16, 17 years old now. So we'll get updates on some of these quirky people, maybe play some of their old audio, so it brings the new people up to speed with some
Psycho poetry chick.
Oh, my God.
With the Christmas very early on. She came in naked, wrapped in Christmas lights, and reading poetry, which I critiqued, and she's eating the living shit out of me.
Yeah.
She was hitting me with her poetry book. That was a good one.
What about Irene?
She never called back.
That was the first time Jimmy was in studio. Irene playing her dumb piano.
Oh, I'm thinking of no. I'm thinking of Irene, the caller who hated us. Remember the one who?
Oh my God! Yeah.
You remember her?
Have we played that over
remember her?
She had a husband have a heart attack or something, and she left him in the bathroom to die.
In the bathroom on the floor.
Yeah. The woman you're thinking of was an older gentleman, and her name was it Irene? It was my first day.
Irene.
My first day in studio with Dice.
I think it was Irene and her.
No, she had a name. Frantic Friend.
You're right.
And I had a gig that day, fucking in Connecticut, and I was like, I have to leave, and I'm like, you're gonna walk off a New York radio show with Dice to go do a fucking $125 gig, you fucking dumb motherfucker. And then in that last hour, I had some good lines. I woke up because I was really quiet.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad. And all you Norton haters, only if I'd left him doing that gig.
Yeah, that's what turned us.
We deliver keggers there. Nikki?
Yeah, get Nikki, the keggers chick.
I have her cassette, actually. She's a singer.
Jay Moore, whatever happened to Jay Moore, that would be nice to get an
what
update
happened
on
to
him.
Yeah, he's part of the Ron and Fez show now.
The young teen Corinne, who's probably now 30.
Oh, my God. Remember her? She got us an FCC violation.
Yeah.
Not intentionally.
What about...
It was after Drew Boogie put it in a remix and took everything that was in correct context and made it into bad context. And it wasn't his fault. It sounded great.
I think we got fined just $30,000. Who cares?
That's fucking weeks worth of work for a lot of these guys.
We didn't have to pay it. The bosses pay that crap.
That's it.
The oldest stripper ever. And she stripped at one of our live shows. She was pushing 70 at the time.
Yep.
She would be close to 80 at this moment.
Sandy Kane. Where's she been?
Sandy Kane.
I saw her at a comedy show in Stand Up New York. I walked in and she's just lurking there. It was awful.
Lurking.
Walking into a mausoleum.
What about the chick that breastfed her 4-year-old in front of us?
That was Kate.
Thank you.
I still have her contact.
The listeners are really helping out right now. So we want to do a whole week. It's like homecoming week. We'll throw all the material aside and just
Jamaican
get updates
Mike.
on all these people.
We said Jamaican Mike.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we said Jamaican Mike.
I see him every
Wall
day.
Street Dave, who was so rich from the .com thing that he would just hand us piles of cash to have girls do ridiculous things.
Nice.
Remember? She
Paul
was
the
ridiculously rich. Paul the
that?
Pilot. He had a little incident, didn't he? But he's okay now?
Yeah.
New show sucks. Wasted money on XM radio. You guys aren't funny anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Opie better get your dad out of the oven. He smells overcooked. Cunts.
Okay.
All
right, that guy's... I don't remember that bit. It's a little long-winded.
So there you
You're
go.
not Jewish, are you?
Did the guy leave his real name?
No, of course not.
Why would he?
He's a pussy.
Well, who else? There's plenty of old people fucking... PR, I totally forgot.
The fat chick...
Geez, on this show? That narrows it down. Mendy and Connie, remember them? The two fucking monsters?
Everyone knows it's Mendy.
Ah, she was big fat Mendy.
Could play her song and see what she's up to.
She moved to Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Mercurio,
Yeah, Paul I still
it might
see.
Be time.
Yeah, I think it is. I still see Paul at the Comedy Cellar, and he wants to have a heart-to-heart, and I got no more, it's like I had a resentment for a while. I was angry. And I was open with him about it. I told him I was angry. And
it could be time to bring Paul on and
see what
discuss.
he's been up to. Whatever happened to Anthony's daughter, Lynn? Remember that?
Oh, my God. Remember her? Jesus. She was the one that would call up and say that I was her father, and she was lunatic. She was a loony.
All right. Wheelchair Fred, we haven't heard from him in a while, even though he's kind of Wheelchair Fred.
Wheelchair Fred.
Who was on the new show, but...
Yeah, we'll get an update from him.
Drudge Jr.
Yeah.
Yes.
That little bastard. Remember Drudge
Wasn't he a prick
Jr.?
Or was he a good... I don't remember.
He would be a little prick. He was young, so it was funny.
Also,
he was a little prick.
Fancy Man's got a good idea. We're also looking for these one-and-done guys, like the guy who fucked the dead monkey skull.
Oh, dead monkey.
But his life had to have changed. He probably talks about it all the time, and he's known as guy who fucked dead monkey skull.
God, how we did that. Jesus Christ.
Taylor Law, remember her?
Bestiality.
I don't even know if she does porn anymore, unfortunately.
No, she doesn't. She's doing fitness modeling.
Yeah, a fantastic body.
All right, yeah, so there you go. Coming soon to the Opie and Anthony Show, homecoming week. All right? And see if you can have an email address or something in the promo.
Yep.
All right.
A couple email addresses.
So when they got it all nice and organized and we got enough people that we found, we'll bring it to you guys on 202 here over at XM. Mario Cantone.
He stopped coming on the show.
Well, he stopped coming on the show when he became famous. It happens a lot.
Who misses him? I could care less.
It happens.
Same three impressions.
It happens a lot.
Yeah. We get it. You're Hepburn. Oh! Fucking sweaty hands. Shut up.
Buzz?
Jimmy does.
Buzz from Home Alone.
Oh, yeah. What happened to Buzz from Home Alone?
I
imagine
in a while.
we should contact his alcoholism. I'm sure that could reach him. Fucking sot.
Could always find him at Bar 9 when we were always going down there.
Yeah, he was a good guy, man. What's his name? Oh, my God. No, his name is Devin Rattray.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so... You guys get the bit.
Can we keep coming up with them as the day goes on? I'm getting all nostalgic now.
Carol Miller.
Ugh. W. Steve in Cincinnati, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys? I love the show. I'm a new listener.
Thank you, Johnny Fever.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy. I love you. I love your show on HBO, man. I got the DVD. It's great.
Oh, great. Thank you, buddy. Lucky Louie.
I was listening earlier, though, about that first guy. I guess he would be the line of the day, the last guy you guys talked to. I'm out of here. Later.
I didn't hear what he said.
Yeah, dude, we were...
Wow.
What did he say?
He panicked.
He just panicked on us.
He panicked.
Dustin Diamond. Yeah, they're still coming in here. All right.
I don't think Dustin Diamond would have gotten any better.
All right, listen. E-Rock got waxed yesterday. This is leading to somewhere. We got the montage of him yelling and screaming. Which is the dirty version? We promised this today, too? Okay. So this is some of the highlights from...
Wait. The new craze is fence plowing?
What is fence plowing?
5 New York teenagers arrested. Internet video shows vandals breaking fences. What they do is run headfirst into fences.
Okay, they're all white kids. They have to be.
Is that a new craze?
I wouldn't call it a craze.
Arrested for criminal mischief.
The news just made it a new craze.
Yeah. You know what the news loves, especially MSNBC and those outlets? Love YouTube. Oh, do they love it? They troll it, they find little things, and then make stories around it. A new craze? I haven't heard about this since this second.
Right.
And I'm pretty much... it's my job to know things.
Just a little known fact about us. We spend most of our day, especially when it's cold out, just searching for stuff to talk about on the show. I've never heard of this thing.
No, not
fence
who
plowing.
crashed one fat person at a county fair one time to get at the buffet before everyone else. Long way to go for nothing.
Craze, I understood. Well,
that was the sound of her actually hitting the fence.
Here's another one. Back to back. I watched the guy make a stun gun out of the camera. Did you see that one?
No.
Yeah, guy takes a disposable camera, makes a stun gun out of it on YouTube. It's a whole little lesson on how to do it, and then he goes up to one of his friends sitting on a porch and jolts him in the neck with it. It doesn't put him down, but it gives him a little spark and kind of hurts him. I love those videos. I put in taser or stun gun or anything on YouTube.
Hours of
sit
fun.
back
Hours
and
of
laugh and laugh.
Yeah.
What you doing to me? I'm not doing it to you. Oh, it's so funny.
All right, here we go. So E-Rock, a montage of him getting waxed yesterday.
Yes.
Armpit hair, chest hair. bunghole hair, taint hair.
Well, the bunghole hair he took out at home, I think, because we just had the girl slop some of that honey wax, that sticky shit, all over his ass crack and balls and taint, and then made him pull his pants up and spend the whole day like that, and then go home like that, all sticky-assed.
And this is the reason why you guys were watching gay porn. This is what we're leading to.
Oh, okay.
But first, here's the original audio, a montage of E-Rock getting waxed.
Oh, hey!
Whoa! Wait a minute!
Oh, he had a
E-Rock.
curse.
Did I hear a curse?
He cursed again.
What?
Did he think something inappropriate?
Wait, what?
Oh, God.
This one.
E-Rock, you cursed.
He fell off the toilet. Wait, can we rewind that last one? Is it possible to rewind that last one he did?
Yeah, why?
Because I want to know how to make that a ringtone. Just that last one he did is such a perfect phone ring.
Yeah, speaking of, where's Danny? I want the Steve song as my new ringtone. Sorry, Jimmy.
Steve song is fun.
Sorry, but I got porn on my computer is over.
Oh, that's all right, dude. I thought you had fucking balls to leave it on that long.
Yeah. All right, yeah, I'll get to the
Wait, how does that... Wait, can someone put a ringtone on my phone?
Yes. Yeah, they're great.
Ooh. Will someone do it?
No. Of course.
I'll give you $5.
You're being punished.
$5.
That's right. And I'll show you not how to fucking button your shirt like a Mexican gang member.
Okay. Danny, E-Rock's screaming for text messages.
Okay.
And my ringtone now is the happy song.
Ooh.
Okay.
What that?
Thank you, sir.
What came up out of you?
I've been sick for like 10 days.
Wow.
I'm still doing the Mucinex to get the water out of my lungs. Oh. I was kind of ebbing and flowing.
Talking, and a big bubble of something came up.
Opie.
Here it is, Jimmy. The last one? It's somewhere around here.
Oh, God.
E-Rock, you cursed.
He fell off the toilet. He's crumpled. I love it.
Oh, that is a good one. He is yelling.
Well, by the way, is that audio up on opieandanthony.com? The happy song, I think it is, right, Steve? Because other people want it as a ringtone. All right, good. So they took the E-Rock audio. Good old Derek. Who else helped with this? Who needs credit today?
Mostly Derek.
Mostly Derek? All right, he took what you just heard and made something out of it. I love Derek. I smell, I haven't said smelled in a while, but I smell bit. If we have this audio up, the montage audio, I think the listeners can have a little fun with that. All right, Steve? Audience participation.
The Opie and Anthony Show proudly presents an intimate moment with adult video star Diesel Washington and our own E-Rock.
Now you can make this easy, or you can make it hard. You're gonna do everything I say. If you don't do anything I say, I'm gonna smack you across the face. Start off on your knees first. Sniff my balls with your nose first. Then I'll pull out my cock, shove it in the back of your throat, smack it across the face a couple of times, then bend you over, spit into your asshole, work 2 fingers in there, open it up in a circular fashion, then I'll work my fist in you.
Oh my God! Where's Derek? Get Derek.
Oh,
good job, man. Shit.
Oh, is that good?
Taking the Diesel Washington audio.
Fucking.
Oh my God! I gotta hear that again.
Inspiration.
Is that up on the website too?
It will be.
Derek.
Oh, the payoff at the end.
job, man.
Bowing to Derek.
The big
Good
cock
job.
going in and the scream.
Just the conversation he's having with fucking mopey E-Rock.
As E-Rock just moans and groans in pain.
Everything hurts. The slaps.
The dick in the throat, everything.
Want to hear it again?
Of course
please.
I do. I want that.
This is also up on the site, Steve?
It will be. I just got to get
Oh,
it.
is that good?
Hurry up. You're going to get a lot of hits today. OpieandAnthony.com.
The Opie and Anthony Show proudly presents an intimate moment with adult video star Diesel Washington and our own E-Rock.
Now you can make this easy, or you can make it hard. You're gonna do everything I say. If you don't do anything I say, I'm gonna smack you across the face. Start off on your knees first. Sniff my balls with your nose first. Then I'll pull out my cock, shove it in the back of your throat, smack it across the face a couple of times, then bend you over, spit into your asshole, work 2 fingers in there, open it up in a circular fashion, then I'll work my fist in you.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Those 2 things we just played back to back, border on brilliant.
Of course.
That's Drew Boogie, of course. We haven't given him enough plugs for that piece of music. And then the E-Rock Derek thing, that's just amazing.
That's great.
Why
the fist at the end.
Why is Drew Boogie fucking having to still drive a truck? This guy, he's very talented, man. He should be fucking...
should be doing something in his life.
Well, he's probably lazy and shiftless.
No, I think he needs a break, that's all. Hey, Drew's good, man.
He's amazing.
Yes.
Jason from Rye, Dirk just moved up in the Employee of the Week standing.
That's true.
I say right to the top.
Yeah, I agree.
And now the new number 1 is Derek. For his production skills on E-Rock Gets a Fist Up the Ass.
People want to try to make their own, so Steve, hopefully we'll put the raw audio up there and then that example, and then others could have fun with that. Yeah. A la the Bob Kelly audio.
A la.
Allah.
Allah.
Allah, la, 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 la. U.S. pilots hit British forces in Iraq. Yeah,
yikes.
We were watching this in the office before the show today.
Eek.
Pretty amazing.
Little friendly fire incident that happened. This is like 3 days into the war. So this is a while back. But, I don't know. You can't blame the guys, but it seemed like there was a little mystery going on as to who they were shooting at right from the get-go. And then when they find out that they hit British troops on the ground with the A-10s, A-10 Warthogs, they're tank killers.
Is that bad?
Yeah, they're tank killers.
It's going to leave more than a bruise?
Yeah. Mm. And they found out while they were still in the air, almost immediately. And this isn't the fake movie pilot talk. This is relatively young guys in a war situation really feeling for what they fucking just did in honest language. See, stuff like this should be able to be played on the news without having to be bleeped or on that, because it's what happened. It's kind of like, you're not trying to... This is the last thing you're doing when you play this clip, is trying to titillate by using the F word and stuff. These guys were just scared shitless, very upset for what happened. And, that's what happened.
How did they get the audio? Just part of
all this shit's recorded.
But just part of the case now? And they released it? I know it's recorded, but how did the media get a hold of it?
3 years old. So I guess they're, a lot of people kind of have it.
Yeah.
The British have it. There's like a whole thing that goes on over a battle zone that people don't even know.
Like what?
It's like there's planes that work as air traffic control. You can't just have fucking, warcraft flying all over the fucking place. There's actually AWACS that are above the battlefield that keep tabs on the planes. Let them know the altitude. They're constantly checking. They work as air traffic control for a war zone.
Wow.
How about that fucking job? Air traffic control is stressful enough. How about being an air traffic controller in a war zone?
So they know where all American planes are?
Yeah, they know by the transponders on the planes which planes are good guys, which planes are bad guys for the most part, and where they're going to avoid collision, where they're being sent, where the bad guys are, things like this. And that's their job, is to direct the battle and make sure they stay safe and don't have any traffic accidents up there.
Do the AWACS have weapons on them, or just defense weapons only? It's all computers.
No, they usually are escorted, but it's they're like old. They used to be old Boeing 707s. Now I'm pretty sure they use like old. They look like L-1011s, but I know they're not those. But they have those things. You ever see them? They got the big, looks like a flying saucer on top of them.
Yeah.
Playing with that. That's what it is, and it throws a whole picture of what's going on underneath it.
So they have a military escort so that they're not going to get shot at.
Yeah. I'm sure they're well taken care of.
Do they have to make a lot of circles?
And they fly really high.
A lot of circles in the sky.
Yeah, probably just like flying around over the whole thing as it's happening.
How high?
And then I would say probably up in the 30s. Yeah, probably up that, maybe even higher. But they just, keeping tabs on everything. And then the ground, that's kind of all too many times, especially early in battle, is up to the discretion of the pilot. He's got to call in sometimes for clearance to fire. But when you're in a war like that and you're sent out to look for certain things, you got to make sure your target is your target. And these guys I think they kind of wanted to shoot something.
Right.
And they saw something that was iffy, but they were pretty sure it was the enemy. And then on a couple of passes, they're like, I don't know, I see like some orange on the sides. And they knew that the British personnel carriers and armor had orange paint on the sides. And like, no, there's no friendlies up this far north. And they kind of talked themselves into firing on these guys. And then they found out, oops, they were Brits. And then they get really kind of upset and pissed. And
all right. Well,
before we play the audio, can I just point out how I was talking to Anthony like he was my uncle? Like, but I mean, are they going to get shot too? How high were they going? Like I was just having a fireside chat with Uncle Ant.
There are a lot of times where we just feel stupid in his presence.
That's okay. I can't wait for the Anthony's wrong calls to come in.
Let's just be honest with each other here.
Might as well just look up and print out AWAC now, because somebody will call me an asshole.
It pisses me off how smart he is.
I just watch a lot of television when other
people
are doing things.
I do too, but I don't retain the knowledge you do. I watch an equal number.
You watch pornography and you retain every bit of it.
It's not a hologram, it's on the television. Counts.
All right, here we go. The U.S. pilots hit British forces in Iraq. The first track here, Spot the Targets.
Hey, dude. I got a 4-ship of vehicles evenly spaced.
That's something too. Like, it's like, hey, dude, you got 4 vehicles. Like, they're talking like young guys, which is what they are. But it's not like the movies,
Right.
I'm coming in hot.
Hey, dude. I got a 4-ship of vehicles evenly spaced along road going north. Look down at your right. 10 o'clock low. There's on your left 10 o'clock. Okay, look down there, go heading north along that canal right there. Coming up just south of the village. Evenly spaced, where are we straight? No, further east, further west right now. And there's 4 or 5 of them right now heading up there. I don't have you visual. I'm at your, the back of your 6-up factor. Okay, now, where's this canal? Don't hit those F-18s that are out there. Okay, right underneath you right now, there's a canal that runs north-south. There's a small little village, and there's vehicles that are spaced evenly there.
Autopilot.
They look like they have orange panels on, though. He told me there's nobody north of here, no friendlies. I know, they're right on the river. See vehicles, though. Might be our original dudes.
They had strafed something earlier. So he said, where we strafed?
What's that mean?
The guy goes, not like gone in with their guns, and earlier. So maybe they were thinking it was some of those guys. But then the guy said, I think I see some orange panels, which would tell him that it was friendlies.
Mm-hmm.
but they still kind of think it out. I think they're probably, since they strafed something earlier, they're pretty pumped up. It's a tough situation.
Is the audio easy to hear?
Yeah,
for the most part?
Yeah,
okay.
Were they shooting mean men?
They were shooting bad people, Jimmy. Don't be afraid. They won't shoot you or good people.
Do they shoot guns when they see Santa flying?
No. Santa has a Santa transponder, which lets them know that it's Santa.
But why didn't they just ask the men, are you mean men? Because we're supposed to shoot mean men. Why didn't they just ask them?
Because the mean men probably wouldn't be honest. That's part of being mean, is dishonesty. See, that's why, Jimmy, you should never, ever lie.
Couldn't they call them on the phone?
No, there aren't any phones out there. Not to call like phones we have in our house. You know, like when you try to call the police when I touch you.
I don't call the police. I just pretend, because it makes you touch me a little harder. Oh, God. Remember one time you thought I called the police, and you put my face in the pillow, and you said, I'll give you something to report.
End scene.
Well,
I don't think I want to go any further.
But I didn't want to kiss, and you put your hand behind my head, and you locked your mouth on me.
Oh, my God.
And you kept making this noise.
I'm tapping. You win.
Couple tap outs today, Jimmy. Okay. All right, here's waiting for shot confirmation.
Sorry.
Manila 3, is Manila 3-4 this area?
Say again?
Manila Hotel, is Manila 3-4 in this area?
Negative, understand. They are well clear of that now.
Uh-oh.
Okay, copy. Like I said, multiple embedded vehicles. They look like flatbed trucks. Are those your targets?
That's affirmed.
Okay,
Let me ask you one question.
What's that?
And I'm waiting for a shot on that adjustment 8 meters north of the previous impact.
Hey, tell me what type of rocket launchers you got up here. I think there's a rocket launcher.
Hotel, your reception, say again?
No, Hotel, fire your RD up that 800 meters north and see how we do.
I'm standing by for a shot. They're getting the adjustment to the guns now.
Copy.
Alright, roll up your right wing and look right underneath you.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, they have orange rockets on them.
Orange rockets?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me look.
See, they're not sure.
Can you explain what's going on there, Ant?
They're trying to get confirmation of the target, and they're not sure if they're both looking at the same thing.
Okay.
Or if they're both looking at different things, if they're looking at friendlies or bad guys. They don't know. So they're trying to confirm. At this point, you'd have to... The rational thing to do would be to not fire on this. Because you're just not fucking sure.
You're not sure.
Was the air traffic controller the one that was saying, yeah, like there's a river runs north to south, who's just kind of giving him the lowdown of the area?
There are a couple of planes up there. So it's they're talking plane to plane. I think there's also a ground controller that's talking to these guys. That will eventually give some kind of clearance to fire on whatever they're looking at. So there's more than just the plane involved that shot him.
Do they yell out the window to each other?
No, there are no real windows. You shouldn't roll down the window. Like in a car, there are windows, and you roll them down like that. But no. In these aircraft, no.
All right, we got an expert on the line. Let's say hi to Kirby. Kirby!
Hi, guys.
Hi, Kirby.
I worked on AWACS every day for 3 years, and I can answer some questions if you had any specific ones, Anthony.
Oh. No.
How high do they fly?
They fly typically, 22,000 feet. It's normally, they try to keep high above everything, so they're not in the danger with the zone, and so they can keep a good eye.
Well, Anthony says they fly 35,000 feet, so I guess we're going to have to agree to disagree.
Agreed. I know that they're pretty much kind of decked out passenger planes.
Right, they're old Boeing 707s.
They still use those?
From.
Holy shit. Why the fuck don't they use something new?
They don't need it. Their maintenance on those things is probably fantastic.
God.
Well, the technology in the planes is from the late 70s, early 80s. There's really nothing groundbreaking inside them. They're all very old, and they were talking about updates right before I left, but nothing too big. They don't even have mice. They have old computers with trackballs and very, very primitive display systems. But, I mean, it gets the job done. It does everything you need it to do, so why upgrade?
Used to see him years ago flying over, like, Long Island and stuff. You used to actually see him during the Vietnam War.
What were you doing? Going to the high school dance?
No, I was a kid.
How old are you?
I was a child, and I thought it looked like a flying saucer would landed on an airplane.
You've been fooling me for 12 years. How old are you?
They would rotate on top. The radar array actually spins on top of the plane, so it looked like a flying saucer on top of them. And when I was a kid, you used to see those things flying all the time over Long Island.
Gene Shepard didn't die. He just fucking learned to do a Tyson impression.
I like the callback. Dog shit sniffer from Woodside. The audio, with them trying to figure out, if it's a target or not or whatever. He writes, "This is like Jimmy cruising for trannies. Not really sure."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wearing an orange.
It's, I don't know, I'm cruising by again. I'm going to take another pass. I see, is that a big back? If you got problems identifying this, go around another pass in the Saturn. Roll the it should be right under your left window. Roll that down and take a look. Roger that. I'm looking, and I don't see a bulge in the front. I don't see a bulge. Roger that. How about an Adam's apple? Any Adam's apple? I'm gonna have to spin around and take another look, but I might just have to pick this one up. I think I'm just gonna go with the pickup. Roger that. Wait, new information. It's got a cock. Oh, fuck.
We're fucked.
We're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta wash man smell off of my cock. That's what Jimmy had to do.
Too late. They can edit that shit.
That's right.
All right.
Man smelling your dick, sissy girl.
Damn it.
Here's the first shots fired.
It looks like they are exactly what we're talking about. We got a vehicle. Okay, I wanted to get the first one before we get to that town then. Get him. All right, we got the rocket launchers, it looks like. Number 2 is rolling in from the south to the north. And 2's in. Get it.
Pick out the lead guy. That, by the way, is the cannon.
I'm off your west. Good hits.
2 hits. Yeah, those things are ridiculous. If you ever watched any of the Discovery Channel shows on the A-10 Warthog, the guns that they have are devastating. Depleted uranium rounds that just go eat through tanks. They will just fucking eat through a tank, and then who's ever in there is just getting Swiss cheesed by the fucking fragments banging around inside the tank.
Oh, they go right through it, huh?
All right through it. It's ridiculous, and it's so cool to watch. This is like the sound of one of the cannons of it. Here's a regular machine gun from the ground. Your regular. Here's standard. Chew them up on the ground. You could hear each shot, pretty much. Here is one of the cannons from the A-10. Oh, jeez. That's just a...
Is it just spinning and just fucking
it's just
kicking
spinning
bullets?
and firing flaming death.
Actually, that was
raining down.
That was actually audio from Tyra Banks after she had a meal.
Daddy party! Oh, excuse me.
Bloop, bloop. Alright, what do you got cooking in your oven over here?
That's cool sounding, man.
Yeah. Weapons rule.
Can we hear that again, please? That little fucking...
Yeah. Oh.
I love it.
Weapons and war would be great if people didn't get killed.
If America didn't get killed.
Bill is adding in the gun actually slows down the plane. Just from the power of launching the shells at them.
Oh, my God.
It is ridiculous.
What do they shoot, like 22 shells?
Carry bombs. Yeah, a little 22. Actually, you can load them up with BBs. But they got to have a guy in the back that actually has to pump the air pressure up.
How big are the bullets they shoot?
What caliber are those? It's like ridiculous. It's about the size of your cock.
Jeez, a fucking 4 caliber?
They're
little.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the exact caliber, but really, it's when you see them, they are as big as probably that Poland Spring bottle right there is the actual.
It's a bullet
part that comes out of it. Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Oh my God! Can you imagine? All right, here we go. Second shot fired, and there's the clip where they confirm that it was friendly fire.
Those are the guys. He's hauling ass.
Laugh.
Is that what you think they are? 1, 2. Doesn't look friendly. They're men again from the south. Okay. Searching. Pop off 3-4, lady 3-4. Pop off 3-5, lady 3-4, go. Roger, pop off. Hey, be advised that in the 3122 and 3222 group box, you have friendly armor in the area, yellow small armored tanks. Just be advised. Shit. Got the smoke. Hey, pop off 3-4, aboard your mission. You've got, looks like we may have a blue on blue situation. Alright. God bless it. Pop off 3-4.
Even heavier.
Fuck. Pop off 3-4, this is Manila 3-4. Did you copy my last, over? I did. I'm palm buildups on the northern side. Confirm those are friendlies on that side of the canal. Shit. Stand by, pop off. Northwest, southeast. God damn it.
You think the guy thought about just nosediving the plane at this point? Fuck. I mean, that happens in war. It sucks, though, because the Brits are...
You know what the thing is? It was the fact that they had their doubts. It was one of those things where they were like, well, let's take a look, and then you fire, and then you're told that, oh, you did fuck up. Eesh. What are happening to these guys? Any update on that?
Well, we got a little more audio. I'm not really sure what's going on with them today. Yeah, we'll find out. This is where they get even worse news.
Okay, pop off just west of the 3-4 easting on the berm up there. The 3422 area is where we have our friendlies. Over.
All right, pop off 3-5 has smoke. Let me know how those friendlies are right now, please.
Roger, stand by.
Gotta go home, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. We're fucked. Yeah.
Pop off 3-5 is bingo. Please let us know what's happening.
Roger, we're getting that information right now. Stand by. Fuck. And pop off, this is Manila 3-4.
Confirm your altitude. Go. No 3-4, go for pop off.
Roger, we're getting an initial brief that there was 1 killed and 1 wounded, over.
I'm gonna be sick.
Fuck. Cheater? Yeah, this sucks.
We're in jail, dude.
We're in jail, dude.
Wow.
Oh, is he fucking pissed? Oh, is he pissed at himself?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. That's one of those situations. What do you do? What do you do? They're fucked as it is. I don't think you get back in your fucking plane. Hey, go off on another mission. I think your career's pretty much fucked. That's their version of St. Pat's.
Yeah.
The Air Force did an investigation, but the results were not publicly released. But the investigation did not result in a court-martial.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
Yeah.
But their careers are completely...
Yeah, that's, they don't court-martial you, but, the military deals with shit like that. You'll be flying a desk. Said he'll be at a fucking recruiter's office trying to talk kids into fucking joining.
All right, we got a little more audio.
Poor bastard.
Hello, received from Twinax. The 810's are working. I'm running on friendlies, over.
Papa 35, this is Cluster 58 relay message from Twinax. Abort.
Abort.
Hello, how copy? The 810's are running on friendlies. Abort, over. Abort.
Pop up 35, aborting.
Cluster 58, so we'll relay that back to Twinax.
Fuck. God fucking shit.
God fucking shit.
How calm is the British
like
guy?
One of my posts.
Abort.
We're being fired upon. Could you please stop it?
Yes,
thank you. Abort. Yeah. Rather.
And then finally this.
They did say there were no friendlies.
Yeah, no, I think the orange panels are going to screw us. They look like orange rockets on top.
There you go. That is some unbelievable audio, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
God. What's wrong with it?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing, just missed the moment.
Did they say they were sorry?
Yeah, I bet they did.
Why'd the man use bathroom talk?
I can never find anything. Shit.
You're using bathroom language.
I need all my Steve highlights. Steve bits highlighted. I can never find them. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, timing's everything.
Hey, there's one more clip. It's of the pilot once he landed.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
And now the co-pilot wants to help him.
No, nothing's wrong. Just stay in the living room. I'll handle it.
Why are they back at home?
What? Yeah. What did he say when he saw the other guy was still in his cockpit? And he wanted him to...
Get the fuck out now.
And, of course, he very solemnly visited the family, which included children of the lost soldiers.
How'd your parents die?
Oh my God.
Both parents were in the...
Yes, it was tragic. Talk about tragic irony.
Oh my God! You got to be kidding me!
No, he's not kidding.
All right, well.
Now here's some from the cockpit. He's very angry. Grr. You just hear the anger in his voice when he found out. Grr. And here's his plane. Flight of the Steve.
All right, we're gonna change gears here. All right, it's Mike in Boston. What's up, Mike?
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey there, Mike.
You're on the Opie and Anthony show. What's up?
All right, yeah, I just wanted to call and thank Jimmy for all the whore talk. I got a prostitute last night. It was a great experience.
Good boy.
Wait, first time ever?
First time, sir.
Why a prostitute, sir?
Because they fuck you for money.
Why not?
Why not?
Thought it was a Jew banker.
Yeah. Do you have a problem getting broads?
You know what? I just I don't have the time. Had time on my way back home.
Where'd you get her?
How old are you?
I'm 24.
We're trying to get to know you a little bit. Married, girlfriend, any of that stuff going on?
No, single.
Single? Were you on the road? Hometown? What's up?
No, I was coming back from work at about 1, and on my regular route home, this girl waved to me. I turned around, said hi. She wanted to know if I wanted to have any fun. Said hop in the car, and then we started negotiating. It was $20 for a blowjob. I was actually pretty happy about that.
Cheap. What state was this? 20 for a Hummer in this day and age.
This was actually in Lowell, Mass.
Well, there you go.
$20.
$20, and then 80 for full service.
Yeah. She throw a rubber on you?
Excuse me?
Did she put a rubber on you?
No, sir.
Where'd you come?
Wow. Where? Actually, I came on the outside. I didn't bust in her.
On the outside? Oh, you fucked her?
Yeah.
Without a condom?
Yeah, why not? Jimmy does it.
Yeah, why not?
Jimmy does it. I can do it.
I love the way Jimmy's inspiring our listeners.
Oh, God, Jimmy.
To live a safe...
We don't need our listeners disappearing. We need everyone we can get.
It just can't happen to me.
Can't happen to me. That's right.
It's all right, Opie. By the time he gets it and actually dies from it, we'll be retired.
Yeah, we'll be retired.
Yeah.
You'll be in Arizona.
Exactly.
Could be,
I don't know where I'll be.
I don't know about Arizona.
Easy in the house.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's got to be warm. But it's got to be America. It's
Florida?
Hawaii.
Florida's a little too warm.
Hawaii's too far from everything.
How about inside Eric's asshole?
It's warm.
Hey,
in America.
Mike, so she was just on the corner as you're driving through?
Yeah, I was stopped at a light, and I looked in my rearview mirror, and she's waving at me. So I turned around at the light.
And Jimmy got you to do this, huh?
Jimmy kind of planted the seed.
And so did you, apparently.
Yeah.
And where did you...
All over his back.
Where did you end up having sex with her? Like behind a building, your house? Where'd you go?
Yeah, I ended up just driving around my house.
Did you kiss her?
There's a little firehouse around there.
Did you kiss her?
In the morning, I figured no one would see me.
Was she hot? Did you kiss her?
No kissing, but she was pretty fuckable.
$80.
$80.
Cheap.
80 beans.
All right. Was she happy?
She's a whore.
Did you turn her on, or was it fake turn on?
Ooh.
Sounded like a fake turn on.
Did she have ass spiders?
Pretty dark in the car. Couldn't really tell.
Did her pussy smell?
Didn't smell it.
Black broad?
White.
Ooh. White crack whore. Nice.
Yeah.
Crystal
looked like she
meth.
could have been,
probably
on the
crystal
crack.
meth, right?
Meth whore.
Huh?
Yeah, looked like she could have been using.
All right. Well, there you go.
All right, guys, I just wanted to say thanks.
Be good, man. Thanks to Jimmy, right? All right, there goes Mike in Boston.
A little more cockpit. Audio.
Oh, dear Lord Jesus, this ain't happening, man. This can't be happening, man. This isn't happening.
Well, that's great. That's just fucking great, man. Now what the fuck are we supposed to do? Where's the real pretty shit now, man?
Sorry, I just love the clips.
Yeah.
Great movie.
All right. We should break.
Anthony, Uncle.
Oh, yes.
I have to make.
You have to make potty? I'll go with you.
And as always.
And you know what I'm going to do?
You better get your head and your ass wired together, or I will take a giant shit on you.
Remember we were camping and there was no potty? So you said that your mouth would suffice?
Jesus, Jimmy.
Last bit of cockpit audio.
I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot.
And the co-pilot.
We look like assholes right now, man. Hello, exactly.
What the heck are you guys doing? Trying to ruin my life and make me look like a friggin' idiot?
You folks fell on your face. You get an F- in my book.
What is that from?
That was some Hurricane Katrina, right?
Yep.
Yeah, how they handled the situation.
Oh.
Hey, who did the Tyra Banks sign? I'm getting a communique from a press outlet. They want to give the POW proper credit.
Oh, okay.
His name was Jewish something.
Jewish what?
Monkey, I think.
Jewish. His name is Jewish Monkey.
Jewish Monkey?
That's
Thumbs
his
up.
name.
Jewish. Oh, this is going to be hilarious when this is in print. Jewish. I think it's going to be on Friday Morning Quarterback. It's Jewish Monkey.
Pilots didn't sound very professional either.
Why?
We have clearance, Clarence. Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor? You ever seen a grown man naked?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
You know what they say. See a broad to get that booty yackle. Leg her down and smack 'em, yak 'em. Cold got to be.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
See, he pipes in a lot, doesn't he?
He certainly does.
Rather verbose.
All right. We got to take leaks.
And for some reason...
I want to go out there and enjoy all the energy in the next room. Jesus, those two dead people.
One of the Brits had a good luck charm and kept hearing this sound. Obviously tragic.
All right.
There will always be retarded idiots to entertain us with their stupidity.
Mindless, crotch-grabbing Anthony. Mindless, crotch-grabbing Anthony. People grabbing their crotches and saying, suck it. The Opie and Anthony Show. Suck it. Love the show. Mindless.
Opie and Anthony!
How dare you? How are you now anyway? How dare you?
That's pretty funny, actually. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. We're taking a look at some material here. Laura Korn's going to be in studio in about a week.
I'm digging this book.
What's wrong, Ed?
It's my painter. Hi, sir. I'm on the air right now.
Anthony says you're a size queen.
Yeah.
Anthony says
call him back, faggot. Call him back. Why don't you paint your face with my cock?
People call me.
Anthony wants you to make a pass.
How about I paint your asshole with my prick? You fucking painter.
We'll paint each other up.
Why don't you finger paint inside a little vagina?
Why don't you finger paint my asshole, you whore?
Yeah.
I'll call you when I get home.
Yeah, painting is for dick suckers. You dick sucker painter.
Where did it all go wrong that you're painting Anthony's
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friends.
Yeah. Why don't you paint the toilet seat with your tongue, shit dick?
Me and my need for wonderful wallpaper.
Anthony hates Jews and wallpaper.
Thank you, sir. I'll contact you later. Bye.
He didn't hear it.
I'm going to need a new painter.
Why?
I don't know. He didn't sound very entertained by everything that was going on here. Fuck.
What?
He came highly recommended because it didn't say the number.
Oh.
Usually it says the number
You're
of...
nuts.
Oh, no, I need a new painter.
Listen.
Damn it.
So we're looking at the Laura Korn
what's with the board game?
It's a board game.
Oh, it's set up like, first of all, the board looks like Trivial Pursuit a little bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't have where you can cross in the middle.
Oh.
It's just a round circle. Let's all do this and have to do to each other what turns up on the board. That'll be fun. We need a girl. Travis, come on.
Bring that cat.
Oh, that's a bit.
Wait, for her eyes. Wait, for her eyes only. I get a.
Is someone eating egg whites right now, or did someone just fart? I can never tell. Holy shit.
No, you know what it was? We were talking about planes. I was scared that I was going to get shot by a plane.
Dad, you gotta help me.
I was scared.
You were pushing out some courage.
That was courage forcing out my fear so I could endure.
The fuck is this?
Holy shit.
Oh, what's the matter?
That game stinks. Oh, it's Jimmy.
Oh, come on. Don't be fresh.
Let me see some cards. How do you play?
All right, here's some cards.
No?
Give me some cards.
I want to play with the cards, Opie.
Here's your cards.
Fucking wailed it on like a Chinese star.
You would just throw my cards hard.
Why does it say up against the wall? Obstacle card.
Lazy
I don't
boy,
know what this means.
Lazy boy, busy girl. The
Oral
cat technique.
override.
The pizza man always rings twice.
Massage. Collage. All right. How does it work? Fan rules?
Yes.
You got some rules?
All right.
Yes. This mic takes 1 second to turn on.
There you go.
Object of the game. Players move their markers around the game board, competing to collect secret sealed seduction cards.
Oh, these supposed to be secretly sealed?
Yeah, well, I got one.
Okay. The first player to collect 5. Well,
Five. All right.
Secret sealed seduction cards is declared the winner.
And then what happens?
The winner chooses to either seduce their lover or be seduced.
What is this for fucking people with 9 kids? Who fucking gets off on this?
The seducer must then open the secret sealed seduction card chosen by the winner and follow the instructions inside. One seduction for now and one for later.
Ooh, I want to do one for now.
What what are the rest of the spots on the board?
Yeah.
Like what's the question mark and the little like
moving around the board?
It's kind of like Monopoly, but if you land on the thing, normally in jail, you have to get AIDS during the game.
To get AIDS free.
The question mark is a trivia question.
Okay. Where's the question? Where are the questions?
Yes, where's the trivia questions?
I don't see questions.
There's a notepad. I think
these
you guys
aren't
have
trivia questions.
These aren't questions. Mine just says
these are the tips.
These are supposed to be the hidden fucking panty roulette.
Trivia questions.
Your partner should pick up their sexual trivia book. Where's that?
Where's the sexual trivia book?
That is sexual trivia book.
That's a pamphlet.
All right. For his eyes only.
Oh, give me the his. You take the hers, bitch.
Oh, boy. You want me to read some of these questions?
Yeah, please.
All right.
Yeah, throw it for her eyes only, too. Let's see how awful the advice is, because we're guys.
Yeah.
Here,
Anthony wanted it.
No, he didn't.
Jimmy, get it.
You wanted it, Anthony? I'll give it to you.
No. I want one of those red things.
On average, how many couples are having sex in the world at any given moment?
I would say, let's see.
Where are the answers, Stan?
One.
Hopefully they're upside down in the back.
250 million people.
Nope. Let me guess. 17.
On average, how many couples are having sex in the world at any given moment? If you said 100 million, you are correct.
I said 250
So you were very over, so I win because you were over.
No.
I was only off by 100 million. You were off by 150 million.
True. How much is that in batches?
He said 17, and he's closer.
I said 17 couples, and I won by a
landslide. You did this research.
Yeah.
I won by 50 million.
You did? Wow.
According to the Great Sex Survey, what are men putting down their pants in the morning to turn on women in the evening?
Their wallet?
Anti-onion smell?
Baby powder.
Oh, see? I'm closer.
Ask more questions. Let's play the game. I want to go around the board.
I don't want to.
It's like Candyland. You slide down into a barren uterus.
Poop chutes and ladders.
What part of the U.S. boasts the highest percentage of women who masturbate regularly?
What's that?
What part of the U.S. boasts the highest percentage of women who masturbate regularly?
What?
I'm going to guess the cunt.
West Coast, South, or Northeast?
I would say Northeast.
No.
Give me a bail. Did I get a buzzer, too?
You got a buzzer on there somewhere, I think.
I want to guess.
Northeast.
Northeast
I knew it.
Northeast for Anthony.
So I get to open up one of the... No. I'm just opening these random...
Wait, but everyone has to guess because...
You know how Laura hates when we open up her things?
Yeah. I'm opening up Barely Legal.
Slave time I have.
This is going to be easy.
Pearl necklace or your best strand of beads? Have you ever been given a pearl necklace before? No, not that kind. Getting you out of your mind, out of the gutter. I mean a real pearl necklace, a luminescent bunch of beads. Well, now you can use your pearls to remind him what kind of a lady you are. Wind a string of pearls around his erection and tug. Use the smooth, lovely strand of to pull his penis toward your waiting mouth. Grasp one end of the strand in each hand and slide it left then right, spinning one or two gleaming loops against his shaft in a snug spiral. Rub it up and down frenetically to really whip him into a fever pitch. Twirl high and low, fast and slow, massaging his erection with 100 tiny fingers and 2 warm lips. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, but your guy just fell in love with pearls.
Matt from New York City.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Matt from New York City wants to know if the game's called Hungry Hungry Nymphos.
This is a good one too.
All right.
It's called Slave Time.
Ooh.
And it says, congratulations, you've not only won this game, you've just won the special grand prize. Oh. Your new mate owes you an hour of slave time.
Oh.
For the next 60 minutes, you can ask her to do anything. Obviously, there's no pain and stuff. So how to start? Get black spray paint. Make her lift her gums and show you her teeth. Make her sleep in the basement and throw up the porridge you feed her. Then fuck her and beat her for seducing you.
I got another question for you guys. Pop culture. Who said I need sex like I need food?
Oh.
Was it Madonna, Monica Lewinsky, or Barbara Streisand?
I say Karen Carpenter.
That would be Barbara Streisand.
Ew.
That's correct.
Sissy. New Babs.
I just guessed.
Which sexy lingerie do 9 out of 10 men say they like best?
A noose.
Garrett in a cowboy hat.
It's A, silk teddy, B, garter and belt stockings, C, a dress shirt and panties.
Dress shirt and panties? What is she, in a fucking Brute commercial?
Oh, Jesus.
That's awful.
Dress shirt and panties.
And a mullet.
I don't know.
I say thigh highs.
Thigh highs, what was the other one?
A dress shirt and panties.
Oh, that's the only choice? The 2?
Yeah.
Who wants a teddy?
Yeah, thigh highs.
Fucking. Who wants the teddy? The Mary Jo
No way.
chick?
Stop. Don't even press that. No. A dress shirt and panties?
That would have been the answer.
You know what I'd love to see a woman wearing? One of these.
Ah, very nice.
Right in her face.
Fits.
Wear that.
This is, there is only one animal, along with humans, that has sex for pleasure. Name that animal.
Yeah, there's so many.
I say that's going to be the sea urchin.
Sex for pleasure?
Yeah.
I would have to say the chimpanzee, the gorilla, the fucking a whale, a dolphin, the dolphin. Fuck. I knew I should have went in that direction.
Sexual oddity. If you're in bed with a Zeliophilic,
and
Zeliophilic, you already know what the answer is. What are you in? What are you in for tonight?
A lot of Zilio.
Whipped cream, leather, or jealousy?
Whipped cream.
Jealousy.
One right, one wrong.
Let's just agree to disagree, Jimmy.
Well, I think it's Zeal, right? Z-E-A-L.
It's jealousy. You're right.
You're good.
All right.
Whatever.
Should we?
Men Love Bad Girls Part 1. Get his attention. This is what you need. 1 part lady, 1 part slut, and 1 cell phone. Go to the bedroom and call from your cell phone. Hi, baby. I was just thinking about you. I was thinking about going down on you right now. Would you like that? Men Love Bad Girls Part 2. Turn him into a blubbering idiot and sexual servant. Ooh, I just touched myself and I'm so wet. Why don't you come down here to the bedroom? Down here to the bedroom. Well. Men Love Bad Girls Part 3. Get anything you want. I need you inside me, in my mouth. Please put it in me. I need to feel it so bad. Part 3. He might be speechless, but don't let that stop you from talking like the wicked, dirty girl you secretly are. That's what you're going to open up if you get 5 fucking...
Got another question?
You got to answer 5... Whoa, question.
A cell phone from this nudge? You don't need to call. Especially, like, they don't tell you what his response is. Like, she'll call and go, I'm down here. I need you inside me. And he's like, look, I'm upstairs molesting our daughter. Can
I get back to you?
According
Goes to voicemail.
According
ruins their whole fucking sexual moment.
If you'd like to suck his cock, press 1.
Hello. Hi, I'm so fucking horny. I'd like to... Please leave a message. When you hear the tone, I'll try to get back to you. If this is about sucking my cock, press 1.
According to a recent survey, what 2 words do men want to hear most from their lovers in bed?
I'm dead.
Where's Adam? Right. A little appropriate.
I'm thick.
That hurt.
Oh, Dad.
What is the emergency kiss?
The emergency kiss?
You kiss the open palm of your lover's hand, then roll up the fingers, making a fist.
Oh.
Then say,
put this up your cunt. Is it open just in case of emergency?
Yeah.
How about the emergency load?
Are you
jerk off into her hand?
You kiss her palm, and then you close it into a fist, and you say, "Bring this to your hot girlfriend," and slap it on her cunt.
Oh, wow. That's funny. What can a woman put in her mouth to engorge a man's penis and increase his pleasure during oral sex?
Shotgun. A log.
All right. Which
was the answer?
I don't
Probably
know.
fingers or his
Who
bag?
gives a shit. Warm liquid. Which of the following fantasies is the most common among men? A three-way, being dominated, or being tied up?
It's got to be the three-way, but that's too obvious, so it's going to be something that isn't really true, which is something like being tied up.
I say being dominated. Men are dominant in life all day.
Jimmy with being dominated.
Yeah, but I know about men. I don't know about women.
Let's see.
Smart.
Ew.
Jimmy's like as smart with
God.
cock as I am with aircraft.
Well, here's a great pop culture question. Who said a man might forget where he lives, but he never forgets oral sex, no matter how bad it is?
Reagan?
Steve C. Was it Cher, Barbara Bush, or Madonna?
Oh, it was a girl.
That's got to be Madonna. Barbara Bush. Shut the fuck up. What's the line? Who's evaluating these for accuracy? That bitch could write anything she wants.
Let's see.
Yeah, there might be some girl ones we could do, because we're down from the men's point of view. Should everyone?
Yeah. Jimmy's got the girls' book.
Oh, good.
Where's the answers?
They're at the bottom of the page.
Oh, sure they are.
Gotta suck off so you can get the fucking answer. I gotta flex to get the answer. I'm trying to open these fucking stupid things. They're impossible.
Leading question: what does Cupid dip the tips of arrows in before shooting them into star-crossed lovers?
Arsenic.
Robert Reed's stool sample.
Very good, Ant.
There's a petri dish of liquefied shit. Tip, 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 tip.
What percentage of adults play with sex toys on a regular basis?
Percentage?
Less than 10, 20 to 30%, C, 50%.
I would say 50%.
50% plus. Good job, Ant.
I get to answer one of these.
Try some of the dude ones.
Panty roulette. I don't care.
Who invented the Peep Show in 1894?
Charles D. Peep.
This is a surprise.
What year?
Actually. 1894.
1894.
Thomas Edison.
Actually, it was Thomas Edison.
No way.
Yeah, who knew that?
Thomas Edison. Did not know that. I'm reading these, and they're all just look in the hot seat. That's a sexual thing to do if you win. Ingredients: an armless chair or stool. I hope she means a seat. Not for Jimmy. Nothing sexier than a woman who knows exactly what she wants. You're running the show with this seduction, and never let your man forget that. Place an armless chair or a stool in the middle of the bedroom, better yet in the middle of the kitchen or the backyard. Order him to sit down, and while he's seated, walk around him slowly, removing one item of clothing with each revolution. His head will be turning 360 degrees. After you're naked, walk over to him and start removing his clothes. Rip his shirt off so the buttons fly across the room. Kiss a line down the center of his chest, all the way downtown. When he's hard and ready, put him inside you. Wrap your legs around him. This is your show, ladies. So take control. Pump him into submission. He'll never be able to look at the chair the same way again. That's That's
stupid.
It's
the armless chair. The only one you have is the Fisher Price one that your kid does her fucking the little Easy Bakes toys on.
You can't fit in it. It's worse for gay couples. You just turn the stool over. That old gag. Invite over 3 friends.
All right. Survey says, when do most men see women as being at their very sexiest?
Don't say fucking when they're pregnant.
While she's cooking, after a shower, when she's on all fours. When do most men see women as being at their very sexiest?
When right after a shower.
I'm going to say D, after anal sex, when you're wiping your shit-covered dick in a towel.
You can't add your own answers, Jimmy.
You can. I was co-author of this.
Hey, what happened to the phones? Did everyone go away, or did we blow up the phones again? No ring-a-ding-a-dingy.
We're getting no phone calls?
No, that usually means we're onto something. Hopefully.
That means the phones blew up.
Yeah. Let's see. Who cares? Who cares? What percentage of women admit to shaving their pubic hair? 25, 45, or 65?
65.
What age, though?
10.
45%. That's who cares.
Ugh.
If a woman is known as a buckle bunny, what does she enjoy doing?
Just collapsing under pressure.
Dressing in a bunny suit, putting marshmallows in his mouth, and sticky wax up his asshole.
What is she known as a
buckle bunny?
It's either getting hit with a belt, or she's almost black.
In the whole wide world, there's nothing sexier than a woman who's half-dressed and completely aroused. Hand him a candle, already lit. Tell him to meet you in the bathroom in 5 minutes. When he walks in, he may stop breathing for a moment. You're in one of his white button-downs, every button undone. With your laciest, sexiest panties peeking out, your bare skin is glowing by the candlelight, a wicked smile on his face. You're wearing one of his business shirts, and honey, you're all business. It's a fantasy come to life, a scene he'll never forget. Now ravish him in the soft light. Rip his shirt off, push him against the wall, and wrap your legs around him tightly. Or maybe you want to shove him into the shower, soap up your breasts, and let him fondle your exquisite, wet form. Show him that life with you is always fun, often unpredictable, and getting better all the time.
That's funny. When he walks in the bathroom, he won't be able to breathe because you're shitting. So now hand him a match to get the smell.
Have him light the candle with a match. Get the smell out of the bathroom.
That's right. Take my shirt off, bitch. I want to see
Let
my
him
shirt.
Gently wipe your shitty ass with the toilet paper.
With the tail of his own shirt.
The tail of his business shirt. And then have him smell it. Let him stick a finger up your shitter after you've taken a dump so the smell of you will linger on him for a week straight.
Let him soap up your one good remaining breast.
Oh, my God. That's this one called the Olivia Newton-John.
All right, hold on. Here we go. According to surveys, which sexual position do men prefer most?
Yes. This is terrible.
According to surveys, which sexual position do men prefer most?
Oh, there's no multiple choice?
I was hoping for an answer, D.
Oh, okay. Sexual position.
Well, I'll give you what they got. A, man on top. B, woman on top. C, man from behind.
D, looking nervously over his shoulder in a coffin.
Which day in a woman's 28-day cycle is she the most sexually aggressive and attractive to the opposite sex?
In 28 days, Which one is she most sexually attractive? I don't know.
Yeah, it don't matter. What do guys fantasize about more? Nude women, women in lingerie, women in stilettos.
Or D, a feminine boy holding a cat.
Women in a blue tarp in a rowboat.
Okay.
So, like, stupid fucking staged, like... only thing sexy than being naked is being nearly naked, but swathed in the smooth fabric imaginable. Silk on the skin. There's nothing like it. Walk into the bedroom wearing a silk scarf around your neck and woven into your hair, tied around your waist, whatever. And nothing else. Your man will be all hot and bothered immediately. Probably be bothered.
I know. Hey, Amelia Earhart, what are you doing?
She's on a period. She's on a period, so he calls her the Red Baron.
Or she's had a hysterectomy.
Take the scarf off, tie it around the base of his erect penis, and then take
the other end tied to the bumper.
Bottom of his erect penis. Unless he's busy working security. Now add some gentle friction. Slide the loop around slower, then faster, a little looser, a little snug. Do you know how fucking... That's the Indian way to make fire.
Right, you're
how are you fucking rubbing a silk scarf on your cock like that? God damn. Dick will look like that Vietnamese girl getting napalm running down the street.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm done with that one.
All right. How can you get an adrenaline boost that'll wake you up for sex?
I got to stab it 3 times. Give it a shot.
Watch a scary movie.
Uh-huh.
Drink coffee. Do Kegel exercises.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
An adrenaline boost.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say watch a scary movie.
So you watch a scary movie and then you want to fuck.
My girlfriend and I were watching The Exorcist yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a scaredy cat. And we're watching it, and it's like really getting scary, like when fucking Merrin shows up at the house.
Yeah,
and
pretty creepy.
And she's fucking grabbed my hand going, touch my ass. And she's trying to put my hands on her puss.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, no. Watch the scary movie. She was just trying to distract from her terror. That's all I was.
I like when little 12-year-old Reagan comes out and pisses on the carpet.
How do you not love that?
That makes me shoot my load right there.
She's going to die up there.
Hole in one. What could this one be? Gotta open this up.
Which of the following is true about kissing? A, it can relieve headaches. B, it reduces plaque.
Oh.
It helps unclog pores.
This game
reduce plaque
stinks.
That's what you want your partner to do. Lick the food off your teeth.
Reduces plaque.
Sometimes I'll ask my girlfriend to lift her gums up. I'll just snake my tongue under her gums and lick her periodontitis.
Look at the ingredients for this one. A short skirt, 1 miniature golf course.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
What is it? How to seduce that Moxley girl?
Take him out in an especially arousing game of miniature golf. After you pay for the game and collect your equipment, excuse yourself for a trip to the ladies' room. When you come back, hand him a golf ball wrapped in your panties. I think I came up with a way to make the game a little more interesting, honey. Take your turn first. You practice with the same skirt in front of a mirror so you know exactly how to bend and place your ball to give him the best view. When it's his turn, stroll over to the hole while he sets up his shot and crouch down behind it with your knees just slightly apart. Tease him all across the course with one little flash after another. How much should you expose? Let me put it this way. If he doesn't send a ball flying out into the parking lot, you're not showing him enough.
Or express surprise when a gopher hides in your pussy.
Try to queef real hard and get the windmill spinning. What if there's other people in this fucking place? Children go to miniature golf.
And you notice him winding up and hitting the ball really hard, trying to mash it into your box.
Daddy, I just got a hole-in-one in hole 7, and my ball smells like trout. That is ridiculous.
Someone spilled clam chowder on my ball.
Daddy, the hole on hole number 7 isn't round.
It's shaped like a toothless mouth.
Nighty Puss. Spring Break. Twice the Spice. Stroke of Genius. See that?
What?
I gotta open up this one. All I'm thinking.
Yes. What's it called?
It's called Stroke of Genius, Jim.
Cool.
What could it possibly be?
No. Ingredients. Dick Clark.
A lot of salt. And Dr. Cuckoo, or whatever.
Kaku.
Dr. Cuckoo, and a lot of salt.
Dr. Cuckoo.
Dr. Cuckoo. Wouldn't that be ironic?
I'm in a very silly mood.
Yes.
When people follow a superstition and honk their horns at a newly married couple, it ensures a long marriage, many children, or great sex.
Or D, an ugly limo ride in Long Island.
Oh, my God.
D, you're going down the wrong way on the parkway. Mommy will soon hit 12.
No.
Oh, yeah. See, great sex. Great sex.
I would never say that. It's horrible.
That's terrible. I'm sorry. How'd your parents die?
Okay. Got any more over there? Here you go. Here's some more cards.
Oh, yeah. I got a few over here. Twice the Spice. Guy World. What could Guy World be? Mentown. They don't open well. They're not perforated. These aren't perforated properly. Who's that gentleman with the camera?
Leading question, in the female superior position, what can a woman do to burn more calories?
This fan said vomit.
A female superior? Is that her on top, I would assume?
Squat and bounce while you have sex.
Bounce up and down.
To burn more calories.
Not just sit there. What the fuck does she want?
Right.
2 hot adult DVDs, 1 hot pizza, 1 cold 6-pack. Welcome to Guy World. Gather all the ingredients for a male fantasy paradise. Beer, pizza, and porn. You won't be alone. 40% of X-rated video customers are women. Dress sexy, but not in the Victoria's Secret way. Instead, put on the Guy World Hottie Classic, a white T-shirt and cutoffs.
That's not.
I know.
Oh.
Think Jay-Z Duke goes to Hooters. Make him comfortable. Feed him. Watch some TV. But turn up the heat. Kiss him after each bite.
Ew.
That's good.
That shitty dry pizza breath you get for the lactose.
Make out during commercials. After dinner, unveil your special surprise. A couple of DVDs full of hot, Sirius X-rated sex. Get bolder as the video gets wilder. Play with yourself while he watches. Duplicate the on-screen action. Tonight you are the hottest thing in all of Guy World.
Tonight he'll be the horse.
His own personal porn star with an insatiable appetite and a bottle of lubricant. Of course, back in Girl World, you might be walking funny the next day. Because he chopped your legs off when you were done.
It's just so stupid that they don't understand, like, you know, give him beer and pizza and then try to seduce him when he's in a blackout and shitting.
Hey, this brings us around to the beginning of the show.
Oh, that was called the Mrs. McCartney, because you're walking funny the next day.
This brings us back to the beginning of the show. For a real thrill, how do you directly stimulate a man's prostate gland?
I think everyone knows this, but doesn't want. You stick a finger up his ass.
Is it A, finger, B, toe,
toe.
See, a penis ring.
If you stick a toe, if any girl ever tried to stick a toe up my ass, seriously, I don't mean just playing around in bed.
Well, you threw out that fucking amendment to the proposition quickly.
To the Constitution.
You put out that little asterisk quickly.
Kidding, of course. You ever like jab at your loved one with your foot though? You know, you kind of get in the crack of their ass, you kind of wiggle your toes, and they go, ooh, wee! That's always fun.
Well, yeah, it's a finger.
Is it safe to try to get out of bed at your place? Is it like one of those same things when you go, oh, I gotta, get out of bed to go, you go downstairs to get something or you take a leak or something?
What are you getting at?
You just play the grab the ass game or finger in the crack game. It's hysterical. You get up and then it's like, wow! Funny.
All right, I'm looking for more questions.
What do you need here? One kitty groomed in wax and lots of confidence. Some like legs, some go for breasts, some are all about the butt. But but every guy is turned on by confidence. What? And there's nothing hotter than a woman with the kind of sexual self-assurance that you're about to display. Grab his collar, plant a kiss on his lips, and whisper your instructions. Get naked and get in bed right now. Dim the lights and put on the kind of music that makes you dance. Shove him onto his back and straddle him. Wiggle your way up past his chest and shoulders. Grab the headboard and keep that pretty little puss hovering over his face, dancing all the while. It's a lap dance, but 100 times better because it's a lap dance on his tongue. He sure ain't going to be getting that from anywhere else.
Yeah.
Jesus. Tease him for as long as you can. Hold out without letting him taste you. Oh, so you hover over there and be a real fucking cunt about it. After he has enjoyed the view for a minute, what is it, the Grand Canyon? There's burros working their way down. After he's enjoyed the view for a minute, it's time to let him know. Make him please you with his tongue. And don't be shy. Let him know how much you enjoy his skills. Every moan and gasp means he's doing it right. You might even say, perfect. Get it, the pussy. This isn't good enough to even throw in the garbage.
Awful. Right before your period, hover over his face, drop a maraschino cherry on his chin. Apologize.
Make sure you're at the clotting face.
Just throw this around the room.
That is, just put it there.
For whatever show comes on after us here.
Whatever show. Hey, what's this here, Fez?
Ron and Fez will probably do 4 hours on this and be fucking brilliant on 2 cards.
2 cards.
2 runner-ups, 1 winner. That's what I'm talking.
Time already?
Here. Bodogfight.com sponsors line of the day. Here is today's first runner-up line of the day.
You have no idea what I've been through. But I'm not a victim. I grow from it and I learn. Take responsibility for yourself.
Oh, boy.
I know what she's been through. The candy aisle. El Fatorino.
Bodogfight.com. Check out the website if you haven't already. Here is another runner-up line of the day. Which sexy lingerie do 9 out of 10 men say they like best?
A noose.
Garrett in a cowboy hat.
Wait a minute.
What was that?
I got
that just happened.
Got the Jimmy assist.
Very good.
Oh, the cowboy hat one. Oh, my
Jimmy
God.
gave me the idea with the noose.
Dude, that was just fucking beautiful.
Lingerie.
Line of the day sponsored by BowDogFight.com.
Oh, wait, there's one more runner-up according to Bill.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Bill?
One more runner-up line of the day. Here it is.
How about the next commercial they have, so they don't offend anybody, is just a guy who's got diabetes and both of his feet have been removed and he's eating a Snickers and he says, not going anywhere for a while?
That's good.
John from Michigan didn't like the show today.
Oh, no,
What
John.
happened, John?
Boring today.
Okay.
Oh, John.
Oh, John. Why don't you go jump in a lake?
Oh, sorry, John.
Anyone else feel the WNEW days were so much better? Ugh. Those dopes don't realize there are hours and hours of mediocrity. We only play the really good stuff now.
I'm the one that types that, though. Doesn't anyone think... the guys were able to sleep late and stay out all night and drink and have a lot of fun. Now they got to get up too fucking early.
Signed,
Wiffle Bat Lube.
You know what we should do one day? To prove how awful we were even in the old days? Just pick a random 20 minutes where we sucked from NEW.
Pick just 20 minutes out of
the show. We're never going to rerun that stuff.
Do we have that? Do we actually have full tapes
we have
full shows? Oh, please grab something. Grab just inane babbling. Oh, I love it.
That's why that argument stinks.
What a good idea.
Because all you're going to hear is the best stuff from our old days. You're not going to hear the stuff, those days when we just went from phone call to 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 phone call.
Oh, hoping,
for an hour straight,
we were trolling.
Hoping for something.
We used to call it trolling.
Yeah.
We're just hoping for something.
That's why those arguments make me laugh, because it's not accurate.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of every day.
Of course you're going to hear, like, NEW sounds like everything was great because we only play the good stuff.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
All right, here is today's line of the day, sponsored by BowDogFight.com. Hit it, Bill.
Here comes the line of the day. 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 Line of the day.
According to a recent survey, what 2 words do men want to hear most from their lovers in bed?
I'm dead.
Oh, that burp.
And because
that's line of the day.
The good one.
And because you're stuck to the end, we play this again from Derek.
I liked your nervously looking over his shoulder in the coffin.
And incidentally, when I was laughing at that one Olivia Newton-John joke, that was an old Anthony line. I should have got a physical. That was what was making me laugh before so hard. Was when I thought I should have got a physical. Well, I think he said I should have had a physical. Oh, that was great.
We leave you.
Leave you now.
This is E-Rock getting waxed, and then that same audio remixed with some gay porn stars dialogue.
Diesel Washington.
This is brilliant. This and many of the cool things you've heard recently on our show will be up on opieandanthony.com, including Drew Boogie's Happy Song that everyone's talking about. But listen to this as we leave you guys today. Thanks for checking us out.
The Opie and Anthony Show proudly presents an intimate moment with adult video star Diesel Washington and our own E-Rock.
Now you can make this easy, or you can make it hard. You're going to do everything I say. If you don't do anything I say, I'm going to smack you across the face. Start off on your knees first. Sniff my balls with your nose first. Then I'll pull out my cock, shove it in the back of your throat, smack it across the face a couple of times, then bend you over, spit into your asshole, work 2 fingers in there, open it up in a circular fashion, then I'll work my fist in you.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show, the venomous voices of the vastly vulgar airwaves. Introducing the Destroyer, operator of the OCD organization Opie. The Professor, the know-it-all neurotic Nancy Anthony. Swing over to little Jimmy Norton, the worthless, chinless, buxom master of laugh. Meet the irritating extra of excrement E-Rock, or the swishy audio shim Steve C. And don't forget Sam, black and white, 50-50 where it counts. Corrupting the cavities of ear holes everywhere. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Line of the Day is brought to you by Bodog. If you'd like to vote on any of the weekly show polls, go to iliketolisten.com.